TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. This is your boy TD. I am here live for the game tonight of the Miami Dolphins versus the New Orleans Saints. We're trying to see which players on the bubble will actually make the roster, which players will be on this team long term to make the 53-man roster. It is going down, and I am excited about it, man. I cannot wait. We're going to have a party tonight, guys. We're going to be inviting people in on the chat. We're going to be doing it all, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned. We're about to get started in just a moment. The game's actually supposed to be starting in about 5 minutes, but we already know that's really going to be like 10 minutes. So we shall see. Time will tell. What's up, Jersey Dolphin? I see you in the room. What's up with the Jack Biggs? Let's go. Max Powers, first one. I see you. That's what's up, man. Glad y'all in the room with us hanging out, guys. We got 8 in the room, and it'll pick up as time goes. Y'all already know what time it is. See here. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the room. Show your love and support. Man, Jack's Biggs already coming up big for the squad. Appreciate you for donating, Jack Biggs. That's how do you get invited to the call. Jack's Biggs, all you need is the link that I'm going to send out, but I'm not going to send it until the game actually starts. I will send the link. When I send the link in the comment section, all you have to do is follow that link, and the rest of it is self-explanatory. It'll take you about 30 seconds. Then you'll enter into my room. Nobody will see you, but I'll see you, and I'll bring you on as necessary. So just stay tuned. I love to have you on, bro. I love to have you on. What's up, No Name? Breaking news. TD Fans Talk Live. That's right. That's the breaking news, baby. Let me make sure it ain't no other breaking news, man. Let me make sure, guys. Let's see here. We'll do 1 second. Check out Taysom Hill tonight. He a baller. Okay, I got you. Bucks fan here, hoping you guys have a good year. Thanks, Turtle 927. We appreciate that for sure, man. We definitely appreciate that, man. And hey, man, I hope y'all have a good season as well. Not as good as ours, but I still hope you have a good season. Oh, man. Yo, fans up. Game time. Yes, it is. It's about to be game time, guys. Let me refresh here, see if we got anything before we start. All right. Nothing new. Getting those practice reps in ahead of the kickoff. Yep, Rosen's definitely there. Time to work. 1 hour away. Let's go, man. It's about that time, man. Let me see if it's on Game Pass. The crazy thing is I have it on Game Pass, but it's actually on my TV. That's what's crazy. It's actually on my TV, man. I'm looking at it right here on Channel 7. Y'all give me a second. Let me adjust the settings. Make sure I give me a full screen. One moment. Oops. Y'all give me a second. I'm just adjusting something on my TV. All right, looks like we're good. Yes, it's crazy. It's actually on TV, but I hope they don't keep that breaking news thing up there, basically showing the hurricane, man. It's on TV. It's actually in Central Florida. If you have Spectrum, it's on Channel 7. It's actually on television, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I see you, Royo. Let's go. And guys, if you wanted to donate to the stream, Jersey Dolphin has put the link to the PayPal. So if you want to donate, you can go through PayPal to for your donations, guys. And Super Chat is also below if that's what you decide to do. All right. Yes, no longer with us, man. TJ McDonald, Jordan Mills, Akeem Spence, Chase Allen. Look at Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor in the booth, baby, with Bob Greasy and Dick Stockton. Nice, man. Compton Dolphins in the house. Tampa, it's not on. Oh, man, make sure because it's here. It's where I am. Central Florida, it's on channels. What channel is this? Let me make sure. Channel 7, ABC, WFTV. Make sure, TD, I remember your old channel with your with as the icon. I don't know with your with. Anywhere to watch online. Not that I know of, other than downloading Game Pass, doing the free trial, and then canceling it tomorrow. It's the only thing I can give you. All right. They're talking about Jake Rudock right now, man. They recognize, man, he's been playing well. Nice, man. I got Vilma on my broadcast. We in Saints country. Tariq Cohen is a beast. Just did a backflip and caught a one-handed pass in midair. Wow, it's crazy. Jason did the Atlanta game too. I was at the Atlanta game, so I knew he was doing it, but I didn't get to see him. What's the score? 0-0. We haven't started yet. We're gonna have kickoff soon. Yo, TD, what's the score? Y'all hit that like button on your way in the room, guys. Hasn't started yet. Is it on Fox again? No, I don't have it on Fox. I don't have it on Fox, so I don't know. Y'all subscribe and hit that like button to the channel, especially if you're new, guys. By the way, I do want to give a subscriber count real quick. We're getting closer to our goal that we've been talking about of 5,500. We're getting closer and closer. Right now, we're at 5,364. So we actually have 36 to go to get to 5,400. Man, that's beautiful, man. In 1 week, we're over 150 subscribers. That's amazing, guys. We're well on our way to our goal, man. Well on our way. Y'all know the ultimate goal that I keep telling y'all is 10K. We're going to get there, man. 433 if you have Comcast, CBS app, or NFL Pass. ABC on my TV. Yes, ABC for me too in Central Florida. It also depends on the provider you have, so you have to check that out, guys. Can't wait for the action to start. We're going to bring some people in. Give me a second. When the action starts, we're going to bring some people into the chat. Have they kicked off yet? No, sir. No kickoff yet. This is all pregame. Guys. We're waiting on the action to start, man. Not much news today in Dolphin land. All this trade chatter, man. I'm getting so frustrated. I don't really know what to think, man. Didn't get a notification, just letting you know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm getting a little aggravated with all this news because now I'm hearing that there's still possibility they may get so all type of stuff. I don't know what to believe at this point, man. I told y'all what my original source told me. The lady in the organization, a woman in the organization, told me that a Tunsil Clowney trade is in the works. That was like 3 days ago. And then 4 hours later, we all broke the news that we might be getting Clowney. So it made me kind of believe it. But then when I heard him say Tunsil's not getting traded, it was like, okay, that's relief. But gosh, what's going on? Then it was a Drake in a second-round pick for Tunsil and Kenny Stills to Seahawks. Here we go, guys. We got game action. Brian Flores on the sideline. We are about to kick this joint off. We're about to kick it off, man. Tunsil wasn't on the table, but never know. Hey, that's my point at this point. Tunsil ain't on the table, but you never know, man. You never know. All right, here we go, man. We about to have kickoff right now. Miami Dolphins will receive the ball first. Yeah, I already know. My boy's kicking off. Here we go, guys. We live, baby. And the kick is off. And this one will not be returned. Touchback. So we have football, guys. It's time to start. It's time to start. Jake Rudock is on the field starting. Hey, I don't know if Rosen's actually going to start play then. I'm not sure. If Rosen plays, that's going to be beyond confusing to me. If Rosen's playing, why wouldn't he be playing right away, first of all? And, are they going to have Rudock playing 4 quarters? Or is Rosen actually going to play? We're about to find out. We're in a heavy set with a fullback, 2 receivers to the left, handoff. Who is that? Obviously, starters definitely aren't playing. 4 yards on first down. I think Mark Walton is running the ball right now. 4 yards on first down. I like it. We're in and out of the huddle. 2nd and 6. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 4-man rush. Receiver in motion. Jakeem Grant. Oh, no, that's Albert Wilson. Albert Wilson is on the field, guys. But he is stuffed. I think he's going to lose a yard. So we do have some of these guys that are going to be playing. Good to know. Listen, we better not see Rosen tonight. If we see Rosen tonight, boy, I'm going to have some of everything to say after this game. Because if Rudock is starting this game right here, I already got a thought. We're going to see 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Rudock back to pass. He has time. Bullet down the middle. He got his guy. Nice pass to Albert Wilson. And Albert Wilson is showing what time it is dancing on the field. I'm going to tell y'all now. I don't care what you say. If Rosen ends up playing some point tonight, I'm going to tell y'all now. Some could argue Rudock is actually possibly moving up the depth chart. You can call me crazy all you want. I've been talking about this all day. Here we go. I formation. 2 receivers to the right. Rudock hands off. Oh, we got a hole up the middle. Mark Walton running people over. 14 yards. He running people over. Man, running people over. Beautiful. And he getting hyped. Uh-oh. Mark Walton sighting. He hit the hole up the middle, ran the linebacker over, gets to the next person, the safety, ran him over. It took a lineman to catch up and bring him down. These guys know what time it is. Heavy package, 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left. We got another handoff. Mark Walton going forward gets 2.5 yards. And he was stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That's the beautiful part. To keep going forward, he still gets 2 yards. Almost 3. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Mark Walton, baby. It's all about the U. Here we go. Jake Rudock. Under center. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Play action. Rudock looks good. Steps up in the pocket. Dives forward for about 3 yards on the dive. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Good job with pocket awareness by Ruddock. Coming down and sliding through the lane to get some yards. Listen, watch this game and look at Jake Ruddock. He's looked good all preseason. Nobody wants to talk about him, and he gets to start tonight. I better see Ruddock for 4 quarters, because if I see Rosen come out here tonight, I'm going to have a lot to say. Something is going on. Ruddock, back to pass. Ruddock, bullet. Oh, the receiver dropped it, but we got a pass interference. He throws another bullet in the tight end's hand, but the defender looked like he got there early. Y'all tell me right now, man, how does Jake Ruddock look commanding the offense right now? Oh, fouls by both teams. Illegal contact defense. Illegal use of hands offense. Offset, replay down. Replay the 3rd down, man. Flores is testing Rosen. Could be, but I will tell you this. I ain't going to tell you, man. Let's just see this play out. I know. I bet not see Rosen on this field tonight. I know that much. If I do, it's going to be real interesting in why Ruddock got the start. All right, Ruddock in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end to the right, and goes out for the pass. Ruddock finds his guy underneath. Good move. And we got another 1st down. Ruddock sits there, and y'all see that protection. Ruddock dumps it in and finds his guy. Who is that? Allen Hurns or Butler? I can't see. Coming across the middle. TD, what you think about Nate Orchard? Hey, man, he better have a special year this year. That's what I do know. I can't watch. You have to be my eyes. I'm trying my best. Ruddock in the I formation, hands off the jet sweep. It looked like it's going nowhere. They bottle it up. Albert Wilson is going to lose 2 yards. Albert Wilson is going to lose 2 yards. I think they're going to give him a little shake tonight and bring him out this game just to get his feet wet for the regular season. Yeah, Albert Wilson, that's true. He's already been involved in 4 plays. You could tell he's the focus early just to get him some touches and feels for the real season so he could start game 1. Nah, Rosen ain't start. Ruddock did. I bet not see Rosen tonight. All right, Jake Ruddock hands it off. Whoa, whoa. Your boy dancing. Mark Walton looking pretty running. Gets about 8 yards on the carry. We're going to have a 3rd and 2. Which wide receivers will have the best year on this offense? It could be any one of them in this offense. Do you like Gaskins or Walton? Mark Walton. I like both. Well, Mark Walton, he's supposed to be the guy. Well, actually, 3rd and 4. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Mark Walton making a statement tonight, y'all. Here we go. Ruddock in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Walton on his left hip. Back to pass. He has time. He has all the time in the world. He goes deep. He throws it out of bounds, but we got a flag. Let's see what the flag is. It wasn't a horrible throw. You could tell he threw it away. Offensive pass interference. They're going to accept the penalty, and we'll replay 3rd down. Let's go, O'Shea. Dial up something to get the 1st down. Dial it up. Oh, that's a baby little push. Baby offensive pass interference. All right, we're going to have a 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14. Come on, O'Shea. This is where your coaching has to show. You got to show you can get us out of this. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, tight end to the right on the line of scrimmage, standing up, though. Ruddock, back to pass. Ruddock steps in the pocket, finds the underneath guy. Mark Walton burning. And he's going to be down at the 26. So we're going to have 4th and about 6, maybe. So we'll probably have Jason Sanders kicking the field goal. We're about to find out. Ooh, that's helmet to helmet. And a possible chop block. Nah, he ain't go low. All right. 46-yarder off the right hash, Jason Sanders. 4th and 8. Let's go, baby. And the kick is up. Money, baby. Jason Sanders money, baby. Let's go. 3-0. Y'all let me know. Did Rudolph look good? Did Rudolph look good on the drive? I'm going to start giving this kid a lot more credit. Look at him out there on the field. High-fiving everybody coming in. Nice job, Rudolph. He looked good, man. People don't want to hear it, but at the end of the day, the kid looked good. He brought his team down the field, got us some points on the board. Mike Miller said no. Come on, man. We got a Hall of Fame kicker. That's what I've been telling everybody, man. That man going to the Hall of Fame, man. Jason Sanders going to be with us 20 years from now. He looked decent. Nothing eye-popping. I mean, hold on. So we're going to ignore how he stepped up in the pocket several times? We're going to ignore those bullet passes he was throwing across the middle while the guy was being covered? So hold on, and let me back up for a second. We're gonna say he looked decent, nothing eye popping, but we're actually gonna give Josh Rosen praise when he started in game 2. We're gonna praise Josh Rosen when from game 2. Come on, man, don't devalue it. If we're gonna give Josh Rosen praise for what he did in game 2, then you sure better give Rudolph a ovation for what he just did. He been doing it all preseason. I know it was one person, but I'm making sure they ain't spewing that false narrative up in here, man. I said he looked decent. I've been saying Rosen was trash. Well, I ain't gonna say Rosen is trash. I don't agree with that. Just making a case. Oh, Pete here. Pete is here, y'all. Pete in the building. What up, Pete? He playing against the practice squad. Come on, man. Hey, ain't that what Rosen pretty much been doing all preseason? But we gave him credit. Let's not do that. We gave him credit. Your thoughts on Rosen not starting? I have no thoughts yet until I know if he's playing or not. Because if Rosen doesn't play, then it makes sense to me. But if Rosen plays tonight, I'm confused. I'm confused. TD, you got margaritas again? No, this was I had some water in there. I had some juice earlier, but I put some water in. Let me tell you now, I don't plan on seeing Rosen tonight. I know in pregame he was warming up and doing everything, but I don't plan on seeing him tonight. If I see Rosen on this field tonight, something wrong. Something's wrong. 105 people in the room. Y'all hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. We're at 40 likes. Show your love and support. Hit that like button. One moment. One moment, guys. Hello? Hey, what's up, babe? Yeah, I think candles are more important. All right, then. Okay. All right, the Saints start the game with a run to the left. They get about 6 yards on the carry. Well, 5 yards on the carry. Pete Rosen got demoted. I'm not going to say that yet, man. I'm not going to say that yet. Here we go. Under center. Saints, one to the right, one to the left. They hand it off again up the middle. And they're going to get about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Let's see if we can make a stand. Let's see if we can make a stand. I'm trying to see if we got a flag. 10-yard penalty holding on the offense. So we back to 2nd and 15. I'm trying to see if we got I'm trying to see if we're going to have what defensive starters are on the field, if any. That's why I'm looking real hard to see if any of these guys are I notice. Let's talk candles. Tony Odin is calling the D tonight. Eric Silver is calling the O. Here we go. Saints in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Running back on the left hip. Back to pass. Blitz coming. He steps up. He escapes. He's going to get hit. He runs, and Hendricks makes the tackle. Who is that? Teddy Bridgewater? That's Teddy. That's Teddy P. Teddy B. Teddy B trying to make some runs. He's got funked at the end. You better be careful. All right, they made it 3rd and reasonable. 3rd and 9, not reasonable. Well, we're about to find out how reasonable. Teddy Bridgewater, this is what y'all wanted in Miami. Let's see if he can get a 3rd down. This is what people wanted. Teddy Bridgewater back to pass. Teddy Bridgewater goes deep. Teddy, sideline, no good. Out of bounds. Just a bad pass. Didn't even give his guy a chance. McTire on the coverage. Scoreless. No, we're up 3-0. They're about to punt the ball. We're going to get it back. See some more Jake Rutter. I think Jake Rutter. How are you ahead of me, TD? I'm watching it live on TV. I actually got it on 2 different things. I got 2 things running now. I got the television running and Game Pass on the computers running. So it's on both of them. All right, we got the punt, but we also got a flag. All right, we're going to have a return. He's going to run it out of bounds. It's probably a hold on the receiving team, but we're about to find out. Holding receiving team. Half the distance to the goal. All right, Hardage holding, the rookie. All right, guys, we're going to back up. We're going to see if Rutter can get another good drive going for us. We're about to find out. Or will we see Rosen? I'm not sure if Rosen will even play tonight. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I hope he don't play because it's just not going to make any sense to me if Rosen ain't coming out here getting the best competition. Like you would at least want Rosen playing against 2nd and 3rd unit guys versus 3rd and 4th unit guys. So not sure what's going on. Not sure. Hopefully, if he's not playing at all tonight, then it makes all the sense in the world. If he's coming out after Rutter, that means, if you ask me, that means Flores is actually sticking to his guns to the T on doing what he said, giving everybody their fair shot. Teddy sucks for wanting to be a backup. I guess that's fair, but I'm telling you, if Miami would have actually got Teddy and he would have said yes to the deal, I would have been mad because he is not the future, but we would have paid him. We would have gave him an actual deal. We would have gave him an actual 4 or 5 year deal. I know they were talking about a 2-year, but they were going to actually eventually give this man a deal. I didn't want Teddy from day one. He ain't nothing but another guy that everybody hype on because he has that mobile aspect to him. TD, how we looking? Drive home from work. Well, right now, defense looks good. We stopped them. Teddy Bridgewater, no good. The offense, Jake Rutter brought us all the way down the field, but we had a penalty that backed us up, so we ended up kicking a field goal. But he looked good. Rutter looked real good. He commanded the offense, threw some nice passes in coverage. See, we ain't talk about this wide open stuff that we be raving about with other quarterbacks. Rutter actually threw quite a few passes in coverage and completed some of them. One of them should have been completed. It was beautiful, but it was a pass interference. Or should I say illegal contact. We got 125 in the room, only 53 likes. Y'all hit that like button. I'll be live all night, baby. Here we go. Chandler Cox at fullback. The ref is holding the game up. Now he's saying go ahead and play football. All right, Riddick is under center in the I formation. One receiver to the right, one receiver to the left. This is a play action. We going for it, baby. Oh, we hand it off. Up the middle. We're going to try to push forward, but I believe we're only going to get half a yard. Maybe not even one. All right, we're going to have 2nd and 10, guys. 2nd and 8. I don't, man, we got 2 yards. It didn't look like we got nothing. But we push forward. Here we go. Ruddock under center. Another power on back situation. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Heavy line of scrimmage. Play action. Ruddock has time. He dumps it off. Nice throw to the fullback for 6 yards. We're going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. He hits the fullback. He finds his safety valve. Nice poise by the kid, Jake Ruddock, man. Y'all watch Jake Ruddock, man. I'm telling y'all. I talked about this earlier on the stream. If we want to be absolutely fair, Jake Ruddock has a good argument of I've looked just as good as any of the other 2 quarterbacks in preseason. All right, running back up the middle. Nice play for 4 yards. Again, Mark Walton gets the first down. Hey, I love what Flores and them doing. They're not letting the defensive coordinator call the plays, nor the offensive coordinator call the plays. They got the running back coach calling the offensive plays, and I forgot who they said the defensive coach was that was calling it. See, this is organizational football, y'all. This is preseason game number 4. Hey, O'Shea, have you, man, they letting the offensive man, play action. Ruddock steps up in the pocket. Ruddock throwing the bullet. Nice play. Who caught the ball? Isaiah Ford. You can't tell me Ruddock ain't been playing just as good as any of these quarterbacks. Stepping up in the pocket, making throws on the run. Man, I was talking about this on my stream earlier. If you want to be fair, Ruddock's played just as good as any of them. And don't give me, look, he's doing it against 2nd and 3rd team guys. Has the other guys not been doing it against them too? Man, our coaches, our offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator didn't even call another play action. Ruddock looking through his progressions, finding this guy for another completion. Bryce Butler, first down. And the beautiful thing about that throw, he knew where he wanted to go. It wasn't there. He looked it off, saw Butler, 2nd progression. You actually see this man reading progressions, man. Oh, man. I'm sorry for insanity. You can't see the game. Ruddock under center, bringing it in to hurry up. He hands it off. On the outside, is that Laird? Laird's going to get 1 yard. I believe that's Laird. Yes, it is. Man, Ruddock going off right now. He's been doing this all preseason. I mean, he hasn't been tested with the first team defense like the others, though. And that's fine. But all I'm saying is this man has actually shown poise in the units he's played in. Fitzpatrick played against this unit. Rosen been playing against this type of unit. And it ain't been looking peachy and cream like this. Ruddock, back to pass. Ruddock, another bullet. Catches this guy underneath. Oh, Isaiah Ford. Putting on, is that Ford? Hold on. Who is that? Oh, undrafted rookie. TJ Armstrong, I believe. Nice. He looked good coming out of that slot. Catching it across the middle. I'm telling you, Ruddock does well. The thing about Ruddock is he doesn't panic. Oh, that's Remy? And I ain't call his name in so long, I done forgot it. We got an I formation fullback. Ruddock under center. We're at the 38-yard line. Another drive down the field. He hands it off. Running back, Laird, up the middle, 7 yards. Maybe 6. Maybe 6 yards. Looks fast, that kid. Yes. Ruddock, incredible. Man, and people, they'll laugh at me making this assessment. They'll talk trash. Man, come on, TD. He doing that against 2nd and 3rd string guys. Having the quarterback many of us been talking about wanting to start, been doing it against 2nd and 3rd string guys. Another run, Laird. He's going to lose a yard this time. So we're going to have another 3rd down situation, 3rd and about 5. This is great that the backups look good. I agree. Wow, he's 8 for 8. Nice. Ruddock's been looking nice all season. I mean, all preseason. We playing subs too. Haters gonna hate, TD. Well, some of our starters are actually out there on the first, like the receivers. We had starting receivers out there. Now we got second string receivers out there, and Ford and Butler and Ramming is third and fourth unit. So they mixing it up, man. Riddick is Jim Caldwell's guy. Man, I know one thing. When that 53-man roster come out and that depth chart come out, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, man. How's Albert doing? Albert Wilson, he looked good. You know, they ran some plays that was easily scoped out. Y'all hold on, guys. Hey, Mom. Nah, I'm live right now. Doing the show of the game. What you up to? Yeah, I'll call y'all after the game tonight. All right, love you. Bye-bye. Ain't nobody disrespecting real. Said, hey, Mom. He playing in the weather his whole life. Starting has extra pressure. This is just a test that he's passing. That's all we can ask for. All I'm saying is every test he's been thrown in, he's looked really good. That's all I'm saying. Every test he's had, he's looked really good. He's looked really good. Now, I am one who will consider the units that it's being played against, because it's funny how people don't want to consider the units it's played against when it comes to Rosen and Fitzpatrick. But when it comes to Riddick, they want to consider the units that it's being played with. It's kind of interesting that's happening. Has Devontae Parker been on the field? Not that I know of. I ain't even know he was off the injury block. I ain't even know. Do you feel bad for Teddy for the injury he had a few years ago? It's a part of the game, man. I feel bad for anybody with an injury, but it is what it is, you know? All right, here we go. We got a huge third down. Riddick in the shotgun, Laird on his right hip, two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tight end on the left side, close to the line, but in the receiving position. Riddick, back to pass. Riddick finds Laird underneath. First down and more. Laird pushes it to the 22-yard line. I mean, the 18-yard line. Man, Riddick finds the right guy. Riddick dumped it down. He looked it off and then came back on the opposite side. He looked to the left side the whole time and found his check down. Don't get mad at me. I'm going to be building Riddick up right now because he deserves it. We always look at players like that and be like, whatever. No, Riddick under center. Laird in the backfield. Hands it off to Laird. Laird to the outside. Gets inside, pushes. He's going to get 1 yard. 2nd and 9, ladies and gentlemen. In the red zone. We got a flag, though. Holding, it looks like. Defensive holding. 5 yards, automatic first down. Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We have 140 people in the room, 67 likes. Punch that like button, show your love and support, guys. 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Well, 38 and counting. Riddick under center, I formation, one receiver to the right, one to the left. Heavy tight end set. Riddick is audible, and after his read to the defense, he calls something out. Riddick hikes the ball. He hands it off. Laird to the left side. Laird jumps over a defender. He's going to get about 5-6 yards on the play. Nice pulling to the left side. Nice. Rick Towers, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel, brother. I say you keep Rosen and Riddick. I think we should keep 3 quarterbacks, man. The end of the first quarter, guys. Riddick has driven down the court. I'm about to say the court. The field 2 times, looking very good, poised. And I also like how he's calling out audibles based off of the defense. He's seen the safety creeping down in the box. He touched the helmet to his players, called it out, and changed the play to the left. and they get a 6-yard chunk to the left, opposite the side that the safety was coming downhill. So it's easy to assume it might have been a run to the right. He checked it, called it out, audible to the left. Nice command of the offense, reading the offense. That's what they say Rosen's having a problem with, reading the defense. So layer balling, to be quite honest, Mark Walton showed his behind on that first drive. First and the beginning of the second drive. Mark Walton's night is over. He looked good. I think Flores and them saw what they needed to see. Go sit on the bench, young man. You might have made this roster. Laird, your turn up. Let's see if you can do the same. That's what's going on. I'll be right back, guys. Let's go, baby. We got everything, TD, everything. Yes, man, we loaded, y'all. Trade fits to the coach. Camden, what's up, man? Rosen. Hey, we're going to see if he plays. If they let him in the game, man, I'm going to be confused. I am going to be confused. Y'all was just all over Rosen. A few nice throws. Now Ruddock the man. Y'all killing me. I've been talking about this all preseason that Ruddock look good. You got to recognize what's happening. But I think he's talking to y'all. Ruddock under center, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He backed the pass. Oh, man, nice bullet. Couldn't corral it in. Butler said, man, he knew he should have had that. He squeezed that ball through 2 defenders. Nice throw. Catch should have been made. And he's surveying the field. You know what? Oh, good defense, actually. Very good defense. Very good defense. Hey, man, Ruddock got a fast release. He got a really quick release. Here we go. Ruddock, audibling again. He calling out an audible. Trips to the right. He backed the pass. Ruddock has time. Ruddock rolls out to the right. Ruddock. He's going to go down and back to the line of scrimmage. Good defense. Nobody was open. We're going to get another kick unless the coach wants to go for it since we're down there. Maybe because Ruddock's still on the field. Yep. He want to test this out. No, they're going to switch it out finally. They're going to bring the kicking team out. Ruddock is 9 for 10. Yeah, that was his first incompletion. But that was great defense. It was actually a great pass right to the defender. Right to the receiver. The defender just got his arms out and batted it down. I thought we were going for it. Yeah, but they switched it at the last minute. The kick is up and it is good. 6 to zip. 6 to zip. Commentator just said it on the TV. Dolphins taking advantage of the fact that Ruddock twice has led the team all the way down the field. Sanders pretty good too, man. I've been saying that forever. Sanders is the guy, man. He's the guy. Rerunning numbers on them. Yeah, why is Fitzpatrick starting? Fitzpatrick didn't play tonight. I don't think he played tonight at all. I don't think he playing at all tonight. That's fine. How did Ruddock look out of college, TD? I thought he looked good from what I saw. I really don't know him in depth, but I saw his highlights and things like that. But I don't just go off of highlights. I like to look for the lowlights so I know what kind of player you really have, and I haven't went that far. But it's time to get this man his look, man, because I think we might actually see a surprise sighting on the depth chart. Just saying. Sanders is our new Mare. No, Sanders better. Sanders better. And trust me, I love Orlando Mare. I loved Orlando Mare, but Sanders better, man. I'm telling y'all. Jason Sanders out here kicking with a foot fetish, man. TD, who you have as our starting QB? Ruddock for president, baby. Nah, Fitzpatrick gonna start. That's my thoughts. I know one thing. I bet not see Rosen in this game. I better not see Rosen in this game. I better see Ruddock for 4 quarters. Because if I see Rosen in this game, I have no logical reason to understand why. Why are you putting him in just to play against some 3rd and 4th unit guys instead of having him in right now playing against the 2nd and 3rd unit guys, making sure that the competition he's playing is at least better. And on top of the competition you're playing, putting him out there with 3rd and 4th string guys is dangerous. Guys trying to make the name for themselves in the 4th preseason game, they'll hit you late. They'll do all kind of stuff. That's why you take them out. That's why starters don't play in the 4th preseason game, because everybody trying to make a point. So that's scary if he plays in after Ruddock, because that means something else, man. Oh, man, let me stop speculating. Because, man, don't get me started. Don't have me looking up and they release the depth chart and you see Ruddock, Rosen. No, you see Fitzpatrick, Ruddock, then Rosen. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. TD, do you believe Flores curse? Probably. Probably. But I don't know. Ooh, nice hit. Who is that? Hardage, yeah, that was a good job. Number 41, Hardage. Good kick coverage. Hit him low. Nice. Rosen, Ruddock. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, but why would you need to put Rosen out there going against guys that can get him hurt? All right, here we go. Teddy B. Teddy B back to pass, finds his check down, and he drops the ball. He heard them footsteps coming. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's get another punt, baby. TD, you got to know these guys. Man, I ain't got to know people that may not be on the field. May not even make the team. You said Rosen curse, Flores curse. I don't know. I have no idea. Dish towel Teddy. Here we go. Teddy in the shotgun. Running back on his right, trips to the left. 5 defensive linemen on the line. Teddy is going to audible the play. Teddy, back to pass. We got a 3-man rush. That was a stunt. Teddy has nowhere. He finds his check down. He's hit immediately. Immediately by McTire. So we're going to have a 3rd down situation. So I don't even think he got 2 yards. It might be 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 8. Maybe a little more. He might have got 3 yards. I don't know if they gave him 4. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater back to pass. Teddy coming out of the pocket, has nowhere, throws a bullet in the middle, and finally finds a sweet spot in the coverage and just gets the 1st down. It was great coverage. He just had too much time to throw. 8-yard pickup. He looked frazzled back there like, oh, my gosh. Chill, man. You had a great pocket that time. We did another 3-man rush, y'all, and one of the guys fell on the ground. Whoever the defensive tackle was fell on the ground. DeLuca with the tackle. Here we go, 1st and 10. I love our defense, man. Teddy, play action. Oh, good job. Man. Lemons with the tackle for -1 yards, I believe. But great job by the DN. Bridgewater could have threw it and they could have caught it and went up the field, but the D lineman jumped on the pass, so Bridgewater had to pull it and rethrow it, which gave Lemons time to get on the defender. Get on the offensive player and shut it down. 2nd and 11. Here we go. Bridgewater back to pass. He throws in the soft coverage, and they're going to get 5 yards. It's going to be, or 6. It's going to be 3rd and 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5, guys. Oh, thank you, baby. Third and 5, guys. See if we can get them off the field right here. All right, Teddy in the shotgun, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Running back on his right hip. Looks like we're coming with that house. We're sending the blitz. Yep, delayed blitz. We're not getting there. He's going to go deep. No good. Incomplete. Derby with the good coverage. It looks like miscommunication with the receiver. Another punt by the Saints. My baby brought me some wings. Let's say Bridgewater do. That's what people wanted in Miami. Bring in Teddy. That's what they were saying. All right, the punt is off. Oh, it's like almost a line drive, so it will be returned. Here we go. Oh, he slipped. He fell. So ramming fail is not a good return. Let's see if who we're gonna have at quarterback now. LT242 Taylor said, I just got off. Hey, man, we live, baby. 150 people in the room. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Appreciate everybody showing you support by hitting that like button. We're trying to get over 100 likes. But we'll have 200 likes before the end of the night. But let's get it over 100. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get it over 100. The Dolphins team without injuries making playoffs, 11-5. Sam, appreciate that, man. That's my prediction of the year. I keep telling people, 11-5. Riddick playing better than Teddy. And some other quarterbacks, too. TD, where are the burgers? Nah, not tonight. Not tonight. This is our cheat night, man. We have one a week. So right now I got some tater wedges and some wings. Rosen not playing today. I hope not, because I don't expect him to play if you're going to have Riddick out here to start the game. I do not expect him to play. TD, who's playing good? Riddick, number 1. Mark Walton, number 2, but his night is over. And Laird looks good as well. All the receivers catching balls. Put it like this. Riddick is 10 for 11. In completions, 10 out of 11. Those are your players right now. On defense, we're just playing good all-around defense. It's not a specific individual that's been like, oh, they're everywhere. The O-line looking a little more solid. With that second unit, yeah. But again, it is second unit, but at the same token, I told y'all, don't worry about the O-line, man. Over time, y'all going to see. They're going to be just fine. All right, here we go. Riddick hands it off. Walton. Oh, Mark Walton is back in the game. His night ain't over, but he picks up 8 yards on the first play. Back in. He's been balling out tonight. Second and 4. Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Heavy line of scrimmage, 1 back. And we hand the ball off to Laird. He gets half a yard maybe. I don't know why the screen looking sketchy right now. You need to get that hurricane tracker off the bottom corner. Messing me up, man. I wish I could watch the game. I'm sorry to everybody who can't see it, guys. Here we go. We got 170 in the room. Y'all hit that like button, guys. Let's get it over 100. We had 99. Ruddock in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, tight end to the right. Back to pass. Ruddock steps up in the pocket. He throws it. He got it. Oh, just missed his guy. To Bryce Butler. He got to connect those. That wasn't one of his best passes, man. Butler actually got the separation on the move. Good job, Butler, running that route. Oh, that should have been hit to the face. Oh, we're punting the ball. 4th and 4. The punt is up. Oh, we're going to have a good field position. Great field position. To the 6-yard line. Good coverage by number 31. He didn't even let the guy field it because he was so close. Good coverage. Amazing punt, man. Amazing punt. Amazing punt. At halftime, we're going to start bringing people into the chat, guys, to discuss some of the things, all things Miami Dolphins. We're going to bring some people into the chat at halftime. On video chat, that is. Just so you know, we're going to be bringing people in on video chat at halftime, guys. TD do a collab with K Flexing. I'm always open to it, man. You don't need to say that to me. You got to say that to him. In a live stream, the offensive line won't be as bad as you think. Evan just said that, and Evan's talking to y'all because I've been saying that all this time. Don't worry about the whole line. Trust me, they'll be a whole lot better than y'all think when the season starts. They can't hide Ruddock on practice squad. No, they're not. They're not. Teddy or Fitz? Huh? Fitz. You taking calls, CD? I'm doing more than taking calls, you and Wendy. I'm taking video chats. It was amazing earlier, man. It was amazing. The video chats earlier were epic, man. Matter of fact, and I want to take video chats, especially with people who are also watching the game too. Matter of fact, let's start it off like this. The link is in the description below. If you want to join in on the video chat, you can click that link below. It'll take you 30 seconds to set up, and then you'll be in on the stream, guys. All right, here we go. Now, while we're on the video chat, we're going to be chatting minimal back and forth a little bit because we're calling the game too. All right, running back up the middle. He found a crease. He's going to get 11 yards on first down. They're going to give him 12. They're going to give him 12. I'm watching your wife's Cowboys. Man, nobody cares nothing about them Cowboys, man. Player profile. Oh, I ain't know Sam McGuavin was born in Garland, Texas. I was just living out there, man. Here we go. Saints on the 19-yard line. 1st and 10. Teddy Bridgewater under center. Hikes the ball. Hands it off. Running back. No good. Oh, he gets free but gets 1 yard. It should have been -1, but he broke free, and he got 1 yard. Oh, huh? Let me see. Oh, these are neat. Oh, they're like hard plastic. Like, that's pretty nice. Man, how many you got? Oh, okay. Thank you. Nobody else is a Dolphins fan but you. Nobody else is a Dolphin fan but me. Don't start talking noise, baby. I love you and all, but come on now. TD, you taking calls? Wendy, I'm taking video chats right now. You got to follow the link. You have to follow the link that I just put in the comment section. Follow the link I'm putting in the comment section right now. You have to follow that link. Your wife is nice. Only on Thursdays, guys. Only on Thursdays. I see one person coming into the chat right now. Oh, Teddy Bridgewater is trying to get out of the pocket. Oh, he throws it. Oh, he almost throws it away, but it's going to be incomplete. Soaker Bush, I believe, is coming into the chat right now. What's up, Soaker Bush? What's going on?
What's up, boy?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Man,
What's
I can't
going
watch
on?
the game, man. So
oh no,
I can't watch the game, dog.
That sucks, man. What's up, D Wood? I see you in here too.
What up, big dog? How's it going?
What's up? I'm good, man. Let me get in camera focus. We bringing people in. Anybody want to join the chat? Just follow the link in the comment section below. If you want to join the chat, you follow the link in the comment section below. Ooh, Jets suck. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. What's that?
I love the show.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Yep.
But what's up, anybody?
Great show, dog.
Thank you so much, Soaker Bush, man. I'm sorry you can't watch the game. Oh, they just got a big gain on us, a deep ball down the middle of the field, man. So y'all let me know. Oh man, we lost one. We lost one. D Wood. We lost D Wood, man.
But I think we're gonna have a great season, though, dog.
A great season. What's your record prediction?
I'm looking at like 14 to 4.
No, the record prediction.
Yeah.
So you think we're losing in the divisional rounds?
Yeah, man. I think we should take it all this year in division, though.
Yeah, we're gonna win the division. There's no question about that, baby. We gotta win the division, man. We gonna unseed the Patriots. Then they're gonna start giving us the respect that we deserve, man.
But your boy Rudick been looking good since preseason 1.
Yeah, well, the defense above anything been looking amazing. But again, man, we gotta see it starting game 1 versus the Ravens. See what happens at that point.
Right.
If anyone else wants to join the chat, all you have to do is follow the links that I'm posting in the description section, and you can join in on the live feed, guys.
But on the quarterback, man, I don't know, man. I got Rosen to starting, man.
Rosen, what makes you think Rosen gonna start? You buying into all the hype?
No, I ain't buying into the hype. I like the way he plays. And you know, I've been seeing him in trouble, and you know, he don't give up.
Which is true. I mean, but the problem is, what about his demeanor and his body language? He doesn't seem like the leader on the field.
No, but that's something that he's going to learn. That's something that he's got to develop.
But so we want to put him out there without having it yet?
With that being said, you know, we could start Fitzpatrick and wait, you know, like a 4 games after the bye, we can bring him in, something like that. But Rosen is my guy, dog, for real.
That's what everyone keeps saying, man. They keep saying wait for after the bye because that's whenever they think that it's going to make more sense or whatever it may be. But I'm just not sure, man. And the Saints are knocking on the door right now. They're going to be on these 16 with a 14-yard line in the red zone. They're trying to get themselves in right now.
I think our D is good at the goal line too. They're really good at the goal line.
Oh, they're amazing, man. It's 3rd and 7 right now. We got Teddy Bridgewater calling the audible in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And Teddy Bridgewater back to pass. He slings it. He gets the one-on-one, and it is I don't know, did they call the touchdown? I believe they called the touchdown. or McTire. Touchdown on McTire. Shout out to Caitlin Page with the donation to the channel. She said, shout out to Luis. He's the biggest Dolphins and Hurricanes fan. I got you, Luis. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you all day, man. And thank you, Caitlin, for showing your love and representing your boy Luis. Appreciate that, man.
I gotta give you 2 thumbs up, man. Your show is great. It's very informative. You know, I can keep up to date on what's going on with the Dolphins. I don't even have to watch nothing. I can just listen to you and know exactly what's going on, man. I got to give you 2 thumbs up for that.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love, bro, for sure, man. I'm trying to do my best to give y'all as much as I can, as much content and news, and never miss a beat, man. So I appreciate you showing your love, man. Always.
But you know I've been subscribed about 2 years now, right?
Man, you were day one?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, dog.
That's what's up, man. So you've been riding out with me for quite some time, man.
Yeah, man. I watched the process of your show starting from a mediocre level to right now that like you're one of those big media personnel, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the goal, man. I've been getting a lot of phone calls and people wanting me to be a part of their show, like real legitimate shows and stuff. So those are some of the things that could be coming in the works in the near future, man. So just keep watching out. But one thing I'll tell you, this is gonna always be home, and this is where I'll be, man. TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, guys.
I'm looking forward for ESPN or TNT, one of them to start calling you on the show, dog.
You never know. It could definitely happen, man. Oh, hold on, we got one more in. What's up, you and Wendy?
What's up, TD, man? What's up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I know you're driving. I think you got the radio on, but we're good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're in my eyes right now, TD. I can't see much, man.
No, make sure you focus on the road, man. Are you headed home?
Yeah.
Well, hey, man.
Almost.
Well, if you want, just call in when you get to the house because we also hear an echo.
All right, let's do that. I'll call you in about 5 minutes.
All right, bro. I'll see you soon.
All right, man. Bye.
Big bro, what's up?
Hey, what's good, man?
What's good with you, man?
Not much. I'm just watching the Dolphins game right now.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
what you just what's that, man? You just got out the shower? Oh man.
So TD, you don't think Rosen's gonna start game 1?
Nah, he ain't gonna start, man. And shout out to Caitlin again. Are you a Hurricanes fan? Go 305. All day, Hurricanes, baby. All day, man.
Right.
But nah, I just don't think he's gonna start game 1. I'm actually waiting on this game to make sure he doesn't come out. I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't play this game. Because if he plays this game once again, it's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, I think the reason why his demeanor is the way it is come on, the guy was playing for Arizona, and just I don't know, just the way the team is, that could probably brought him down some. But I don't know, his confidence. He gotta just bring his confidence up.
For sure, man. But we'll see if he can actually deliver that way. I don't know, man. It's just so many unknowns. Who knows? He might actually get a chance, but I don't know, man. Ruddock is still on the field. We got 2 to the left with a heavy line of scrimmage and a fullback in the I formation. Ruddock is surveying the defense. He's calling out the linebacker leaning forward on the right. Ruddock under center. He's going to hike the ball. He's going to hand it off. Up the middle, we're going to get 2 yards. We're going to get 2 yards on that, man. So what y'all think, man? What's your prediction? Big Bro, what's y'all guys' prediction for this season?
For the season, I think they might do an 8-8 again.
8-8?
Do an 8-8.
No faith, huh?
I mean,
I can't
trust me.
that though, for real.
I'm a Dolphins fan. Like I be watching a video all the time, and I'm constantly looking up Dolphins and stuff. But I think they're gonna do 8-8. We're gonna go 8-8.
Man, listen, man, Super Bowl, baby. Hey, Jake Riddick with
They're gonna
another
start
nice
off
pass
bad. They're
in the
gonna start
first
off
down.
bad, but I think they're gonna, as the season goes, they'll start doing better.
We shall see, man. We shall. Everybody got their speculations. Mine is too. But at the end of the day, we're gonna find out. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
we're
To be
gonna
honest,
find
I
out.
think the worst we could do is like 9, 9, 8, 9, 7.
9-8, 9-7. I like it. Yeah, 9-7. The worst we can do. Nice pass. Another one pass midfield. Who is that too?
Kalen Balaj.
Yeah, man. No, that ain't Balaj.
So how you think Kalen Balaj been doing? Because I don't know, he hasn't been doing too good this preseason.
Well, he's done well preseason, if you ask me. Part of the problem has been offensive line opening up the necessary holes.
Yeah.
They showing him on the camera right now. Him and Drake laughing.
Yeah.
Shout out to God's Child with the donation. TD Caitlin has bad breath and crusty toes. Y'all must be know each other. Y'all going at each other, man. Y'all ridiculous, man. Riddick is
Also, man,
bad.
the TD.
Yeah.
I actually live in Central Florida. I'm on the East Coast of Florida, and
Nice.
my brother's a Eagles fan, and we're gonna go down there and watch the game.
Nice.
And I'll be good, man. We should link up down there and watch the Eagles game, man.
So where you at? I'm going to the Eagles game. I think Dudley Durong trying to go to the Eagles game too. What you over in Daytona area?
Yeah, Central Florida. I'm on Cocoa Beach. It's
okay, I know where it is.
So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. I mean, we all here in Florida. We all ain't too far. But we driving that ball right now. We're at the 43-yard line. Ruddock under center, one receiver to the right, one to the left. Play action. He's back to pass. He's going airing it out. In the middle, beautiful pass. Between coverage to the tight end for about 30-something yards. Come on, man. Come on. Do y'all see this?
Yeah,
good catch. Good catch, but beautiful throw.
Shoot, the lineman blocking for Ruddock.
Yeah, I can't see it, TD.
I know you can't see.
I can't see it,
man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. I wish you could see the game.
I could.
Where you at? Are you in Florida?
That was a nice throw.
No, I'm not in Florida right now.
Mark Walton, 7 yards. You in the islands?
Yeah, I'm actually in the islands right now, Antigua.
Antigua, man, that's what's up, man. We run wide, baby. That's what's up. I think we got.
Are you Haitian? Are you Zoe?
B Wood back in the building, y'all. What's up, B Wood?
I'm back, man. What's up?
What's up? Y'all watching this game?
I'm digging the play-by-play. I can't see it, man. I'm digging the play-by-play, though.
All y'all can't see the game. Ain't that crazy, man? That's crazy. I'm sorry for y'all, man. I'm going to do the best I can on the play-by-play, man. I'm going to do the best I can.
Keep doing it.
We having a party, y'all. We having a party. If you want to join the party, the link is below in the comment section. You can join the party by clicking on. We got 2 more.
Dolphins fans only. Dolphins fans.
Dolphins fans only. Hey, don't be making the rules now. Don't be making the rules, baby. Oh man, yo, Wendy's in the house. What's up, man?
What's up, TD, man? You hear me now?
Yeah, man. I see you just made it home.
Yeah. You already know, man. Trying to see what's going on with the games. Got many questions, but I want to get a feel for everybody in the room. How's everybody doing?
I'm all good,
Football, man. Football.
Good, dog.
All right. What do you guys see, TD? How's everything, man? How's that defense looking? How's everything looking?
Everything's looking great, guys. So since we have 6 people in the room, I have to make sure I'm letting everybody know how this is gonna work. Okay. What happens is more people are on standby. We got 2 people now on standby. So I'm gonna be doing live play-by-play, and I'm gonna come to you guys and ask you guys questions as we go along. But if you were the first one in, you'll be the first one out, and then a new person will come in. If you want to rejoin the chat, you have to go in and follow the link. So you guys will be coming in and out as I'm going. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I think Soaker Bush was first. Soaker Bush, when somebody else comes in, I'm gonna bring you out of it, okay?
All right, no problem, boy.
Y'all all good, man. But yeah, man. Hey, Jake Rudick, baby. D Wood, since you're new on, let me know what you think about Jake Rudick so far. Oh, well, you're not watching the game, huh?
I can't see him, but I hear he's all right.
Oh, well, let me tell y'all, we got trips to the left, one to the right. Rudick in the shotgun. Rudick surveying the defense. It looks like an all-out blitz. He's back to pass. Rudick surveying the field. He has time. He has all day. He throws. Ooh, it's a high ball, so it's an incomplete on 3rd and 3. Incomplete, but he had all day to throw the ball, man.
Hey, you're the next Al Michaels, bro.
That line is protecting him.
Oh, nice hat. Nice hat, Manuel.
Yes, sir.
Nice hat, bro.
Yes, sir. How's that game going?
Man, we're up 6-0 right now. Jake Rudick keeps on bringing us all the way down the field.
Jason Sanders looking awesome, though.
Hey, that's Pro Bowl Jason Sanders. Oh, we went for it. We went for it and we got it. We went for it and Mark Walton got it. We went for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. Uh-oh, we got more people in. Here we go. So let me out of there. Let me bring another person in. Bring Soaker out and bring. What's up, Miami Guns? I see you. Rudick hands it off up the middle. Mark Walton, they're pushing. He's going to get 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd and goal on the 1. Miami Guns, are you watching the game?
I'm watching the game. Your team's a little ahead of mine.
Yeah, I think I'm a little ahead. I don't know why. I think I'm a little bit ahead. And we got one more in the
3rd quarter.
Huh?
Got him. Hey, put your Landy back on.
Hold on, we 2nd and goal. The rush up the middle. Oh, we're gonna get back to the line of scrimmage if we're lucky. We're actually gonna lose a yard. It's gonna be 3rd and goal on the 2-yard line. Wait, did I lose someone? I think I made a mistake and moved somebody. Manuel, man, that's a beautiful dog, bro.
Appreciate it. She listens to your show all the time, man.
That's what's up, man. Fins up.
Fins up. Look at it.
I see. Fins up. That's what's up, man.
Fins up.
Hey, TD, I got a quick question for you, man.
Let it ride, man. Shoot. I couldn't. What happened? Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, who had a question?
Hey, I'm not sure, but so what do you think about Kiko?
Man, I don't know if he's even gonna make the cut, man. Jake Rudick.
Why not?
Tell me why not. He's too little.
Oh, touchdown, Rudick. Touchdown, baby. Nice throw. Yeah. Nice throw.
Hey, D Wood, how is he too little, but Baker's not too little?
I think Baker's a little bit bigger, isn't he?
No.
No, Baker's not bigger than Kiko, but Baker's playing better than Kiko right now.
No, yeah. But not since when. And I think you guys are taking preseason a little bit too serious because Kiko last year was definitely number 1 on the team with turnovers and tackles.
But Kiko couldn't cover. Kiko couldn't cover. And another problem with Kiko is availability. Your best ability is availability.
You're right, but it's not like he's not there. He's taking the veteran preseason off, you know? He's tired. He got the most tackles. He got over 100 tackles last year. No one else on the team did that. He deserves a rest.
That's a skewed number.
He does.
Hey, he's banged up. He's banged up. He needs to rest a little bit.
That's a skewed number. When you say he had the most tackles last year, that is a skewed number. It's because it's because we couldn't get anybody off the field and they had to tackle more.
So he was there more.
No. Okay, put it like this.
But why Baker don't got all the tackles?
Because Baker wasn't as good as he last year as he's playing now.
So you can't just let Kiko's not invaluable. He's valuable to our team still. And not only that, but he's a leader out there. He's out there getting everybody hyped up all the time.
Once again, I'm not saying Kiko's that he's not a good player. What I'm saying,
he's a cornerstone in our defense.
No, I'm not going to say cornerstone. A cornerstone can cover the run and the pass. He does
that. He's tied. So if you look at all of his so he's top 10 in the league for tackles. The 10 guys above him, all of them are 6 turnovers. When you add up the forced fumbles and interceptions, and Kiko's up there with 6 also, tied with people like Bobby Wagner, tied with what's the other guy from the Cowboys? His name ain't coming to me, but
Manuel, I think we're missing this. I think we're missing this point, and we're about to go to halftime. Here's a point that I think you're missing. See, Wagner is causing 3 and outs. See, another team can have the ball on the 20-yard line, and they got to punt the ball after 3 and out. See, Kiko Alonso, first down, Kiko tackle. Second down, they get a first down. First down, 3 yards. Second down, Kiko tackle. Oh, they get a first down. He's on the field so much more than players like Bobby Wagner and things like that. And I understand he's making the tackles, but you also have to – there's also a flip side of tackles. You cannot just look at tackles and say a player is good because they have the most. Sometimes your defense is so bad, and it's easy to point that out if you look at Miami's defense last year. They couldn't get off the field. They were on the field 2 times as much as a good defense last year, which in theory is going to give a player 2 times the amount of tackles.
I agree with you that we are on the field more often compared to other teams, but within our own team, the one who's out there the most, making the most happen is Kiko Alonso. It's not other players. It's not Jerome Baker. It's not Raekwon McMillan. It's not Bobby McCain. They're not making it.
We're not, listen, I don't care about a guy who tackles somebody after the first down. Yeah, I'm happy they stopped him eventually, but come on, give me a guy who is going to show me who's leading in tackle for losses. Show me how many tackle for losses you had. That's the stat I want to see. You know, I don't want to see a player beat you across the middle of the field. They catch the ball, and you chase them down for 30 yards and get a tackle, and we got to look at that as it's a tackle. You know, let's look at everything that happened. Kiko gets beat in coverage too much. He gets beat in coverage for me too much.
He's not the only one. It's a lot of guys getting beat in coverage.
Oh, yeah.
That last year was last year, but we didn't have a second cornerback that could cover. So you could imagine when they brought out 3 wide receiver sets that they forced Kiko or any linebacker to cover, and we don't have coverage linebackers. Sure, they're faster, but they're not coverage guys. Baker is a good speed rusher, but I wouldn't even put him in the likes of a good pass defender. He's a good rusher, if you know what I'm trying to say, because he's not out there. This year in preseason, he's looking good, but last year he wasn't out there banging with the running backs. He would make a tackle every now and then, but he wasn't out there every time making the tackles.
Who is that?
Baker.
Yeah, but one thing that you have to give Baker a pass on that a lot of people don't consider is the simple fact that Baker had to deal with having, the soft way of putting it, trash defensive tackles.
You're right, and he was a rookie.
Attributable to all of those issues.
And he was a rookie.
You're right. On as of lately.
You're right. I just don't think. I hear a lot of people talking that Kiko isn't really somebody that we need on the team, but I wouldn't even say that we have depth at that team. Earlier, the other people you had on your chat put linebackers as our strongest position group. And I can't agree with that. Linebacker is not our strongest position group.
No, definitely not, man.
Well, that's because a part of that is because are we giving players like Baker and Egwavon See, we're probably not considering those guys of being legit yet because we haven't seen it during real games. But if they bring the same play that they brought in preseason to the regular games,
I agree. But do you remember last year how we were raving about Robert Quinn in the preseason? How good he looked.
True.
He looked great in the preseason, and he didn't show up for the regular season. So I'm not trying to get ahead of myself too yet, even though it looks good. It does look good, and I'm excited for the defense, you know. But man, it's eerie how it felt the same way last year.
But I'm in a slight disagreement on even that as far as how this guy looked in preseason. Robert Quinn versus regular season. Again, Robert Quinn and Cam Wake were victims of defensive tackle play.
And defensive coordinator.
Well, we haven't even mentioned that. And that's probably one of the biggest things that we have to take into consideration.
So I would love to see Kiko Alonso perform in this new defense. It would make me feel so bad if Kiko Alonso was not on this team again. That he's one of my favorite players, and I feel like he's out there. I don't know if you watch some of the mic'd up videos, but one of my favorite mic'd up videos to watch was the Kiko Alonso video because he's out there and you could feel his energy, and he's out there. He has high energy out there, and he's making plays, and yeah, sometimes he's getting blown in coverage, but I don't see Kiko as really so much as a coverage guy.
But your best right now, your best ability is your availability. Let's see what might be good.
He'll be there. He's gonna be there week one. He's gonna be available.
What do you think, Miami Guns? We can't hear you, Miami Guns. We can't hear you. Guys, I'm gonna come back to you all in 1 second. Y'all stay on hold. I see you guys in the chat. Y'all stay on hold. Who we got here, man? We got a special guest trying to tune in. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Is that your boy Dudley Duro? What's up, buddy? Dude? What's up, man? What's going on, man?
Not much. Just got done watching the first half of this game. Jeez, this running game is really good today, huh?
Oh, yeah, but are we going to sit there and ignore Ruddock?
I don't know. That pass to Mayrick where he dropped that ball in there, that was a thing of beauty, dude.
Hey, man, has Ruddock not been playing solid football all preseason, regardless of what unit he's playing against?
Yeah, he's making the throws. He's making the throws he needs to make, 100%.
So Ruddock starting versus the Ravens?
TD, the devil's advocate over here.
Hey, Doug, Flores said he's going with whoever's playing the best football. It could be argued.
It could be. It could be. Now, I got a question for you, TD. Do you think that Fitz didn't play today because he's sick?
No,
he didn't play today because he's playing week one?
It had nothing to do with him being sick. First of all, I don't even believe he was sick in the first place. Yeah. Let's get that straight. Second off, I've been saying this whole time he's going to be playing week one. But let me ask you this, Doug. Is Rosen not playing today, or is he playing? He's suited up. He warmed up before the game. They have him on the side. He's over there with Ruddock and the coach. Fitzpatrick's not with Ruddock and Fitzpatrick's not over them with them. But when they show him on the bench, they show Ruddock, Rosen, and the coach talking all in the playbook. Yeah. And your boy Fitzpatrick's nowhere to be found. So do you think Rosen's going to play today?
It'd be so weird if Rosen played, but Ruddock started.
That's what I've been saying, man. And don't get me started on thinking that the depth chart that comes out is going to have Fitzpatrick, Ruddock, then Rosen.
Right?
It's weird.
So weird. Like, I don't understand what they're doing. Like, you had week 2 of the preseason, Rosen started. And then, even the last few weeks of training camp, Rosen was with the ones. So then they gave you this inkling, and then all of a sudden today, they have him dressed, but they don't have what did they? Flores is messing with people's minds. I'm telling you that.
I saw it, but Doug, I saw it the whole time. They started Fitz in game 1, whatever, right? Game 2, when they started Rosen, I immediately said Here's his game 3 right here.
Yeah.
Here's his game 3 to go down and see if he can find his way in the end zone and command the offense. The best that he did was bringing them down the field twice and kicking 2 field goals.
Yeah.
And then Fitzpatrick came in with the lesser unit and got us in the end zone. Something that Rosen hasn't been able to do all preseason. He hasn't gotten a touchdown yet.
Yeah.
And now we come out tonight and Flores says Rosen's you should see Rosen play. There's a good chance Rosen is gonna play a lot in preseason game 4. But we haven't seen him yet. And then on top of not seeing him yet, if he plays in the second half of this game, it's like the writing's on the wall. Fitzpatrick is the starter.
Yeah.
Rosen's the backup. And they might have seen enough out of Ruddock to say we're gonna keep 3 quarterbacks on this roster.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to have him back up Ruddock in week 4 preseason than have him start. It just wouldn't make any sense. Well,
I would say this: if Rosen starts versus the Ravens, then Flores, all he did was intentionally troll everybody. That's all it is. It was an intentional troll to make sure you didn't know the entire time. And booyah, here we go. But it makes no sense to me, man. It makes
100%. 100%. What do you think about Albert Wilson playing a few snaps?
I knew it was going to happen. Let me not say I knew. I wanted it to happen because the entire time I just kept on preaching to myself, and I've been telling people on this channel, if Flores is going to be a man of his word, then it's technically, I said this like 2 weeks ago. I said technically it's unfair for those guys to be out all preseason and not play at all, and then game 1, since he's been having Albert Wilson on the depth chart as the number 1.
Yeah.
The whole preseason, and he hasn't even played. That is so unfair. Now, at least give me some reps in the 4th preseason game just to say, oh, I'm justifying him starting. And we saw him starting tonight, and that was just a signal to say, I'm not just throwing anybody in there. I gave him some reps. I saw what I needed to see, and yes, he's the starter, just to stay in par with what he believed. Here comes some real game time action.
Yeah, and he didn't underperform either. He still looked like he got it.
Yeah. All the blown plays were simply because there was nothing there for him. But he went out there, ran some routes, caught some balls, got a little excited. He's ready to go game 1.
Yep.
He's ready to go versus the Ravens, man.
Put him in, then took him out. You did what you had to do. Now you're out. Go sit down.
Exactly. I can't wait, man. So what have you given your prediction yet on the season?
I haven't officially done it because I haven't really ran down the schedule, because now with Andrew Luck retiring, that really changes that Colts game. Like Brissett, he's still a good quarterback, but it changes the game. And this is why I waited until literally, I'm going to probably do it next week to do that prediction video, because now Durham James isn't playing for the Chargers. Melvin Gordon might not be playing for the Chargers. Zeke might not be playing for the Cowboys. Andrew Luck retires. Like, all these things start to play in, and then all of a sudden the season, when the schedule comes out, people think the Dolphins are winning 3 games. But then all of a sudden you got injuries and people retiring. Then all of a sudden you're like, well, wait, the Dolphins actually could win some of these games.
Not to mention the Jadeveon Clowney situation. Not to mention all these trade threats.
Yep.
I've been telling people for the longest, we don't know what the final is going to be yet. We're going to find out soon.
Exactly. 100%. I'm like, I got a 3-game swing. So as of right now, I have them. It's like around like a 7-9, 10-6. I don't know which one I'm going towards yet, but it's like a 3-game swing where certain things could affect the way it goes one way or the other.
Right, they actually, Coach Flores actually talking about Albert Wilson right now. We got him a few touches. I missed the interview, but that's fine. But I'm interested right now because we kicked the ball off first.
Mm-hmm.
Is Rosen going to play? Rosen and Fitzpatrick sitting this one out. They dressed Rosen, but I believe they decided to sit him out.
All right. So now he's really messing with people's heads.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, because it makes no sense whatsoever, man.
No, not at all.
But we'll find out, man. Well, I think he's sitting it out at least. I think that's what the commentator said, that those 2 guys would be sitting it out.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, because it just. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Not in the least bit. I gotta watch the friggin' NFL.com, so I got the Saints broadcast over here. I'm a whole minute behind.
You say you're a minute behind?
Yeah, like I was live streaming before, and in my chat, everyone's like, touchdown, touchdown. And I'm like trying not to look at it because I'm like,
oh wow.
Behind.
I know that sucks, man. I hate when because some games do me like that on Sunday Ticket too.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
like the Miami Miracle. I love watching your reaction to that.
I know, man. It's just crazy, man. And the crazy thing is, what was it? The Miami Miracle was like a 10-second delay for me. And the people saw it, but I thought they were calling my name. I thought they were saying TD, and I'm like, what? You know? And then I'm like, are they saying touchdown? And I'm like, no, I don't believe that. And then I just went crazy. I just freaked out, man. I went crazy, man. But yeah, man, did you download this new system with StreamYards yet?
Not yet, but I'm definitely going.
Yeah, man, check it out. It's amazing, man. You can do a lot of stuff and screen share too, where you can show your other monitors and different stuff like that, man.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of people coming into the chat right now, man. I gotta introduce you to one, Doug. I do a little. She has a special on our show every Friday. She's gonna be streaming on TD Fans Talk. That's Finsanity 5. What's up, Finsanity 5?
Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Hi, Doug. Okay, so I'm fanning out right now. I normally don't fan out, but Doug, oh my gosh, man, you're amazing. You and TD, a collab right there. That's like heaven. I mean, you guys can add K if you want. K's a legend. K's a GOAT. But Doug B, oh my gosh, man. I'm fanning out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Finsanity, you in Jersey with Doug, right?
He's in Jersey?
Yeah, North Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. Yeah, you right there with Doug, man. She didn't even know. Ain't that something?
I'm gonna come right back. I think my connection's messed up. I'm gonna come right back. Hold on.
All right. Man, oh man. But yeah, man. That's what's up, man. I'm loving this platform though, Doug. It's pretty cool, man.
It's great.
It's very interactive.
Do this stuff and not have to deal with the OBS system or any of these second systems. Yeah.
No OBS. No OBS. Don't even have to worry about it. I guess you could use it if you want it, but then it'll be a third system running, you know?
Yeah.
And that probably spells lag.
This defense is playing really well right now, too.
Man, I said it at the beginning of the game. They asked me what the prediction is, and I told them it doesn't matter. Whatever unit we have on the field, the defensive scheme is going to be A1, and we got some good players.
Yeah.
But the thing on the defense tonight is there's not like there's a guy you can point out that's just doing it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just everybody playing good, sound defense for one another, and that's how our defense is going to look this season. Outside of Baker, I think it's built for him to have massive games.
Yeah.
And the linebackers all together. But we're not going to have big name players because they're just going to play so well as a unit.
Definitely. So that long pass too that Bridgewater threw that led to eventual
right down the middle. Yeah, right down the middle.
Did you see the defensive tackles getting held? I think it's 53 who's completely getting held. And he has his hands up and everything.
And I missed it because I was chatting with like 6 people at once at the time, man. I never asked you, what is your thoughts, not on the trade, but bringing in a guy like Jadeveon Clowney?
I've been getting this a lot too from the same people are probably asking you. If it involves Tunsil, I don't want it to happen because it makes no sense to me to, like, say we trade Laramie Tunsil to the Texans and the Texans give us 2 first-round picks. We're going to use one of those first-round picks on the left tackle. Why do that when we already have one? Like, it's like the whole talk when the Xavier Howard trade, like people wanted to trade Xavier Howard. You're going to trade Xavier Howard just to try to get another Xavier Howard. It just doesn't make sense to me. So with the whole Clowney situation, it seems like he doesn't want to be here. And it seems like it's taking a lot of convincing to get the man to want to come here. And if he doesn't want to come here, I don't want to give away a future, all-pro great left tackle for a guy that doesn't want to be here, who's going to cost us $15 million, and then potentially we'd have to tag him again next year because he doesn't want to be here. If he wants to be here, I want him here because he's a great dynamic talent. But if he doesn't want to be here, I don't see us. Why waste our time?
this situation is going to give us a lot of answers with Laramie Tunsil if we actually sign him on an extension.
Yeah.
And like you said, you're spot on. It's just like the Xavier Howard situation. But what we have to figure out is, what is the limit for Miami?
Yeah.
What is the cutoff? How many players do you want to go ahead and say we're going to give you the big pay?
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, I understand the counterproductivity of losing your left tackle just to draft the left tackle, but that's not the only factor. Money is the biggest factor.
Yeah.
You know, basically trading away your $17, $18 million guy for a first round $6, $7, $8 million guy who may work out as well. That's what it's about. It's about saving the money and staying young and staying competitive. And you're not always going to be able to do that if you just sign the best player, because, again, you know, I always run down a scenario. What if we had 10 players? What if we had 6 players on the offense that were literally like amazing in the future?
Yeah.
And do we pay all 6? Can you pay all 6? Look at what the Cowboys are going through.
Yeah.
They're stuck with decisions. Look at what the Seattle Seahawks are going through. They had to go ahead and let some of their best players go because of paying them all.
Yeah.
This is happening all around the league. So sometimes teams have to make tough decisions. And let me tell you, I heard an interview today that made all the sense of the world. Only one team has made a stand on not paying their quarterback the big bucks. Oh my gosh, Jake Ritter just threw a beautiful pass with pressure coming through triple coverage. That was just sweet, Doug. When you see it, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Come on, man. Nobody can tell me this kid ain't been balling all preseason. Forget what unit he's playing against. You can deliver the ball like that against any unit, and come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But anywho, he said, what was Washington's quarterback who was up for a big contract and they let him walk? And he
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And didn't that work out for him?
Yeah.
That worked out. But everybody's so scared to let your big name guy go because they're the next man up and they're all you have. And the Redskins let him go and it actually worked out.
Yeah.
Nobody's been able to tell me, name the quarterback who, after they got their big deal, the team was went to the Super Bowl. The team got the job done. Nobody's been able to tell me, bro. Nobody's been able to name the team. Nobody. And I even give him the Russell Wilson situation. People don't realize Russell Wilson made less than $1 million his first 3 seasons. Less than $1 million, Doug. Yeah. And in that first season, he won 11 games. Second season, he won 13. The third season, he won 12. That's beautiful when your quarterback's getting paid less than $1 million.
Yeah.
And since he got his first big deal, not this one, but the first big deal, they've never won more than 11 games. Because you can't afford the talent around them. So, listen, I'm not ruling out a Laramie Tunsil trade. People will go crazy and be like, what are we doing? But I'm the type of person, I wouldn't like it, but I'm going to trust the process because sometimes you got to make a stand, bro. You just have to make a stand.
I see where you're coming from 100% too, because what you're saying isn't wrong. And your math and your logic isn't wrong, but it's a lot of gambling.
Like, it's
a lot of gambling. Because if we were to do that, say we traded Tunsil to the Texans, we got Jadeveon Clowney and their first and second round pick. Let's just say we somehow swindled them because we all know that they don't want Jadeveon Clowney. They are trying their hardest to trade this man, and the Dolphins don't need him, but we'll help. We'll take him because we have the cap. We have $29 million this year. We got 66 plus next year. We have the cap. So we do that, and we give him Tunsil. We have to hope and pray that next left tackle we draft is anywhere near Tunsil, who was a top 5 pick that fell to us at 13 because a picture was released on him.
But I think the landscape in the NFL is changing too, Doug.
Yeah.
Popular belief is that we need a left tackle like Tunsil.
Yeah.
The ball is out of the quarterback's hands, hopefully fast these days. I mean, they might even be thinking Tunsil is the type of guy that is so good at his spot, he's going to give you 4 or 5 seconds to throw the ball.
Yeah.
But truth be told, all we need is a left tackle that'll give you 3 to 4 seconds instead of the 4 to 5 to 6, and we could save money on it as well. I just don't think that it's the end of the world.
Yeah, of course.
But of course, you don't want to lose a guy like Tunsil on your roster.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that our front office is all about the defense. Stop teams from scoring, and we'll figure out ways schematically to get the offense going one way or another. That's what I think they're focused on right now. Yeah. Building the defense first.
They're essentially what the Dolphins will do is they'll wear their options. And us as fans, we just have to trust the front office and the head coach that they know what they're doing.
That's all you can do, man, because we can pout about it. If Tunsil's traded right now, we can pout about it all day. Mm-hmm. And then if you look up this year, next year, the year after when we're in the Super Bowl, people aren't going to go back. They're not going to talk about, oh, I'm glad that we've made this move and that move. So it's a case of you got to trust the process. Yeah. Things may look like they're questionable, but we're not in the meeting room. We don't know the long-term plan because there is one.
Yeah. And right now, all we're doing is reading sources saying certain things and reacting to it. And, until something happens, we won't know. But
that reminds me, what do you think about this crap about the team will revolt?
First off, there's no way that any player in the team or in the locker room will let that get out. Like, come on. That locker room is airtight. They don't want it. It's a brotherhood. You don't want any of that stuff getting out. So the fact that somebody said that, it's just, no.
And every paper and site ran with it, man. I was shocked. Shocked, man.
It's crazy. No. Because I used to play football, and we all had each other's back. And we would never go around and say, like, oh, so-and-so and this and that. No, that's not how it works. And this is a different locker room than it used to be. We used to have that type of locker room. Like when we had Ndamukong Suh, he was a very quiet to himself guy. He didn't give a crap about anyone else. He would do his own thing. Now, Brian Flores doesn't want that type of offense. Team in general, locker room. So it's a different type of locker room. And I doubt if we still don't know why Kiko Alonso was injured. We still don't know what's going on with Ginkle. We still don't know what's going on with McMillan. We don't know what these injuries are. Why all of a sudden would we know what the revolt is going to happen in the locker room? It doesn't make sense.
Exactly, man. And Myles Gaskins is running this ball right now, man. We went for it on 4th down with Myles Gaskins, and we got it. And now he just broke out a really big run on the outside. Myles Gaskins looks smaller than I thought.
Yeah. You have him making the team?
Huh?
Do you have him making the team?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Practice squad.
How many running backs do you predict in making the team?
I was one who said 3 plus Cox makes 4, but a lot of reports say 4 running backs, but I'm not sure.
That's blocked by Cox. I just saw the play you were talking about. Cox, oh my God. I love that we have a fullback. I love that we have a fullback.
Man, it's going to work wonders, man. I told people this season, here's what you're going to see from the Dolphins. Power running game, play action, and defense do the rest. It's that simple.
Yep.
Nothing but that.
Slow,
power play action
football.
Yes.
Love it.
People hope you notice that we're in the middle of the 3rd quarter and we've only punted the ball 1 time. We've driven down every single time and put points on the board. And right now we are on the 15-yard line in the red zone with 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and Riddick is back to pass, and he's gonna. The ball got batted down at the line of scrimmage. Man. Riddick starting, bro. Riddick is starting. Finsanity, you're back. You're back.
Hi, Mr. Do Wrong. Hey, TD.
What's up? Oh man, 3rd deflection I seen. Yeah, man, but that's attributable of this offensive line. Again, maybe one of these offensive linemen may make the team at this point with who's out there now.
Yeah. I think Calhoun had to play because we were so short at guard. I don't think he's in there now, but I think he did have to play at some point.
Do you think Prince is going to make it?
Yeah, he'll be a backup.
Oh, good pass. Gaskins in the outlet. We're at the 12-yard line. So we're going to have 4th down situation, 4th and short again. Will we go for it? I don't see why not.
It's preseason.
I know. But I think we're going to be going for it on 4th down in the regular season at times.
What do we got to lose, especially in the red zone, especially with the type of defense we'll be running? Why not?
Well, Ruddock's on the sideline. They're going to be kicking the field goal. Ruddock might be playing the entire game, man.
Good.
Jason Sanders, our future Hall of Famer. Jason Sanders, our future Hall of Famer, man.
Hell yeah. The next Olindo Mare.
The kick is up, and it is good. Olindo Mare, I told somebody earlier, Olindo Mare is I loved Olindo Mare, but Sanders going to be better, man.
Yeah,
he's going to be better.
Sanders has got a more powerful leg than Olindo Mare. Sanders can kick a 63-yard field goal if we needed it.
He's money, man. And 16-7, Miami Dolphins lead in the middle of the 3rd quarter. We got a commercial break, man. But yes, man. What else, Doug? Anything else? Your thoughts on the team this year?
I think tomorrow my 53-man roster prediction's coming out, and it's going to be so hard for me to do. I can't decide how many. Like, I want to have 4 running backs. I want to have Laird and Walton make the team because they're just so good. So it's like I don't know. And then Cox, and then I don't know.
That's what makes me think all 4 of them will make it, plus Cox. But here's the issue. Laird has looked amazing. But the issue with that is special teams.
Yeah.
Laird hasn't showed up on special teams at all.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a huge part of that decision. But because I think they're going to have Mark Walton over Laird at the end of the day. All right. But I like what Laird has done. But then you also have to look at the fact of Laird is just like Ruddock at this point. Look what he did all his work against.
Yeah.
They never really fairly got him up in the ranks against like a second unit or anything like that, first unit, to just see how he handled it, you know?
Yeah. Against those big defensive tackles that actually just shed blocks and go get after them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's your you got any questions, Finsanity?
Do you have any questions? Oh yeah, Dougley, are you going with the 3 quarterback roster, or are we just going to stick with 2?
What'd you say?
Are you going with 3 quarterbacks, or are you sticking with 2?
I don't see anyone claiming Ruddock if we try to put him on the practice squad. So I would probably throw Ruddock on the practice squad and run with 2.
Mm-hmm.
But you know the way TD talks, he might be starting for the Colts if we try to do that.
No,
I don't think he was starting.
Doug, I said he might be starting for the Dolphins, Doug.
Okay, next question. Because I am a strong advocate for Bobby McCain. Like, I love him. It doesn't matter where he plays. He could probably like line up on the line, and I would still advocate that he's the best defensive lineman. How do you feel about Bobby playing in the safety so far?
I'm liking it. He had the one bad beat against the Jaguars where he gave up that touchdown. He just, went one way, the receiver went the other way. But other than that, we've been hearing training camp, our preseason, even OTAs, we've been hearing really great things from him at that safety position because he's good at coverage. That's his thing. He is good at blitzing, don't get me wrong. So there will be times where we'll be blitzing the safeties and having different people over the top. I like the switch. I really do because Mika Fitzpatrick, his best season last year was in the slot. So put the dude where he thrives the best, and at the slot. That's what I would do.
And I think a lot of people allow the play where Bobby literally got trucked by Fournette, but he was willing to put his body out there to prevent a touchdown. And those are the plays that people overlook. They're like, oh, he just got smacked. Well, he completed the tackle. But everybody else praises everybody else's tackling ability. But as soon as you see 28 out on the field, it seems like everybody wants to, to have such a negative connotation about them. And I love Bobby.
Yeah. Because I remember 2 years ago when he was playing like slot corner for us, a lot of people were like, oh, we need to get him out of there. He sucks. And at some points we had him in the boundary because a lot of our guys were getting injured and people were just saying that they didn't want him there. I like Bobby. I think he does well. And I think especially in this type of defense that Brian Flores is installing, he's going to thrive. I think the whole defense is going to thrive because it's going to confuse the opposing offense because they're not going to know who is playing what. Mm-hmm. At some point, they might even just switch Mika and Bobby and then all of a sudden they're going to think, oh, they have the safety playing up the line. They're going to try to stop the run. let's throw it over the top, and all of a sudden, wait, Mika's at safety, and just completely mess with people's heads. It's going to be awesome.
Schematic football, something we're not used to, man.
Exactly.
All right. Next question. With Christian Wilkins taking on 2 to 3 offensive linemen at a time, how many sacks should Baker have this year?
That's a good question. I would say around 6 to 7. I'd be happy with 6 to 7. Just because it depends on what we're doing and how the game is going, if he's going to be in coverage more or if he's going to be blitzing more. But yeah, I don't think double digits, but I think he'll be getting in there a lot. And I think he'll be super disruptive. Super disruptive.
Okay, last question. Okay.
Sure.
So the Dolphins have, struggled against the run in like the last few years, like horribly struggled against the run.
Because of Drake. Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about the defense has struggled stopping the run.
Okay.
We're not doing this, okay. With facing Lamar Jackson in the first game, right? How do we win that? How do we stop Lamar Jackson? And how do we stop I think they got Hollywood Brown, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna, do a lot of read options where they might be trying to throw the ball deep to Hollywood Brown and trying to catch us, sleeping. So with the threat of us, having the nightmares about the run defense, how do we fix that?
I think they'll copy what the San Diego Chargers did when they literally had at some point 7 defensive backs on the field just to have that speed. But the cool thing about the way our defense is we have linebackers that have great speed. The Chargers necessarily didn't have that type of the players, so they had to have a ton of safeties, defensive backs on the field. Whereas Sam McGuavin, coming from the Canadian Football League, where the sidelines were bigger, so he's used to running more. Baker's out there. If Ginkle can get injured, he's going to make a huge impact, and he's got a ton of speed. I think to stop Lamar Jackson, we're going to probably do a lot of 3 down linemen, maybe even 2 down lineman sets, just to give him that idea of he can run it, but he can't, because our linebackers can get a ton of pressure, especially, Ginkle. Kiko, people really underestimate how well Kiko led the team in tackling last year. Like, Kiko can thump you and knock your helmet off. I saw that. Kiko, especially if you put him up at the line of scrimmage, he'll make the tackles for a loss. Where Kiko struggles is when he had to drop back into pass coverage and make up for other people's mistakes.
Exactly.
Struggle. But if you're going to have him play the line, I think he'll do really well.
That's my problem with Kiko. But as far as Lamar Jackson, ain't nobody caring about no Lamar Jackson. We're going to cream this fool, man. Listen, as long as the defensive end set the edge, that's all that matters. You know why? Their guards suck. If you think our guards are bad, their guards, the Ravens guards, suck. Now they left tackle and they right tackle, A1. They're legit. But their guards are trash, man. We're going to give them problems all day. He going to have to run. But as long as our end set the edge, we're all good, man. We're all good.
Exactly. And it seems like Charles Harris, I don't know what happened after that Buccaneers game, but he's just been throwing left tackles all over the place. He might not get the sack, but he's being super disruptive. I'm loving it.
What's up,
T? What's up, Big Boy Sports News, man? We got Finsanity and Doug in the house. You have any questions for him?
What's that?
I say, you have any questions?
No, not right now. I kind of want to just hang out in here, see what's going on, talk about what you guys are talking about.
Man, we're have a Giants jersey on.
You get the
he does. He got it back on.
Doug.
Oh man, I almost thought he had it on still. That's the last strike, man.
Oh my god. You guys about to go, but make me walk across my room and get my Tannehill jersey. That's what you guys want. I got destroyed for that.
Mr. Do Wrong's mind. You got to take that opportunity, big boy. You got to get all this inside information, all this,
big boy.
Soak it up.
D Woods, you got any questions for Doug?
I'm just listening, bro. I love this shit.
Yo, Wendy, what's up, man? You got any questions?
Oh man, Manny TD, where do I start, man? First of all, how's everyone doing? I hope y'all enjoying the game. I wanted to start off with the offensive line. So, what have you seen from our backups? What do you like? What don't you like? And then we'll go from there. I got many more though.
I honestly, with the offensive line, the thing I like the most, especially when Tunsil was in there, is we can pass block. We're doing really well at pass blocking. The thing that worries me, which it's like day and night with this game today, is they weren't doing great at run blocking, especially the starters. Like the first 2 quarters of the Falcons, Bucks, and Jags game, we couldn't run for anything. But then all of a sudden, Laird comes in and Walton comes in, and all of a sudden we can start running big chunks. So I need this. I wanted to see the starting offensive line be able to run block. And that kind of worried me. The whole right side of the offensive line worries me. I don't like who we have at right tackle and right guard. Kind of worries me.
Almost seems like the backup offensive line has played better tonight than I've seen from all the O linemen.
Exactly. Yeah.
Especially the starters, which is crazy.
Okay. Another thing. I was hearing that conversation you were having. I forgot what his name was about Kiko Alonso.
Yeah.
I feel like I wanted to elaborate on that subject as far as the emergence of Jerome Baker, Iguavin. So it's not that Kiko Alonso is not as valuable as them. It's just that he's become expendable. At this point, we have Sam Iguavin. We have Raekwon McMillan that no one's been. He might be a little dinged up. He might be just not fit to come back yet. I just believe that is valuable right now. He's still a good player. He has good instincts. That the way that this system looks like to me, very, very hybrid, 4-3-3-4. Everybody's on the move at all times. Very fast substitutions. I've noticed that with this team this year, their substitutions are very, very fast. So they know exactly where they have to be, who has to come in and out. So it's not that Kiko's not valuable. I just believe he's become expendable, as well as a couple players, in my opinion. Kenyon Drake right now is looking on the outside looking in. I believe he has to prove himself a little bit. I like him as a player. I think he's good, has good burst, good vision. However, there are times where he just tries to go off script. It has worked for us in the past, but I just feel like they move in a different direction as far as intelligence and how many different positions each player could play on the fly.
Yeah, I agree. I like what you're saying. I like your things. The whole Drake situation, TD knows how I feel about Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, he's a bum, man. He's a bum. Doug doesn't like him.
Drake, I love Drake, and I don't want him to get traded. It seems like he might get traded. The Texans need a running back, and that seems like who they might be trying to push to get Jadeveon Clowney. But I like Drake, and if you watch the preseason, Balazs has struggled in the preseason with drop passes and stuff like that. So I don't know.
The Miami Miracle Man.
I
see that big boy's got his jersey.
That's all they know him from is the Miami Miracle, man.
Hey, what about Preston Williams, man? You guys think he's really the real deal or what?
Yeah, he didn't play tonight. He made the team. Aquavin, him, Lamone, and Jamal Wilkes didn't play tonight, which means they made the team.
Yep.
Was Rosen coming in this game at any point?
I don't think so. He would have came in by now.
I think Rosen's going to be clearing waivers on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, because Rudolph is the backup.
No, man. Rudolph is the third quarterback. I'm just making fun of the situation, man. But no.
Pete is probably losing his mind in the chat.
Who is that? Who is it?
I said Pete's probably losing his mind in the chat right now.
Man, Pete, let me tell you, Doug, Pete had the nerve to bet $100 one-sided. It wasn't me paying him. He just said if Rosen doesn't start against the Ravens game 1, I'm donating $100 to your child.
You just made $100.
Easy, man. I'm like, Pete, are you serious? Pete's crazy, man.
You should at least said, like, if he does start, throw me a shirt or something. He
Man, I wasn't saying nothing because I was so Doug. That was so one side. Listen, I mean, it still could have happened. Rosen could have started.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, come on, man. The contract alone could tell you they're not gonna rush.
No need.
So that was on Pete, man. That's Pete's loss, man. But I appreciate it, Pete. Run me my 100, Pete. Where you at? Don't be high.
Hey, it's not week 1 yet. It's not over.
He's in my fantasy league, so I'll get on him.
I think the Saints just scored on us, man.
Really?
But right now, it doesn't even really matter, man.
All that's on my screen right now is the hurricane. That's all they're showing on the Dolphins game right now. All the updates.
Yeah, they took it off of mine. No, they didn't score. They're on the 1 yard line, 1st and goal. But yeah, man. Let me see who is the first one in because I have another that wants to come in. We got Miami Guns on side. All right, guys. Any more questions? Because I don't want to keep Doug all night. I know he got to go to Drake's party tonight. So
I got the invite. You didn't. You keep talking crap. He ain't gonna invite you.
Hey, I don't need the invite to the sideline, Doug. I don't need an invite to the sideline. Oh man!
You better get Madden 20 for. We gotta play. I gotta put some respect on my name.
Man, I would destroy anybody in Madden.
Man, y'all stop that crazy. Y'all ain't about that life, man. But yeah, man. You know, Doug's been invited to the post-game party, man. It's called the Bench Squad, man. The Bench Squad. Doug's going to show his love for Keenan Drake, Josh Rosen.
It's me, Drake, Rosen.
Oh, I thought you meant Drake the rapper.
Parker.
Devontae Parker not even invited. He on the 3rd and 4th team, man. Oh man, you know who else on that squad, Doug? Freaking Mike Gesicki disappointing behind, man. Oh my gosh, man. Mike Gesicki got invited to the Bench Squad party tonight, man.
Yo, Brock Osweiler is still here. He didn't get the memo. He's not on the team anymore.
Brock Osweiler. And guess who's the security of the party, man?
Who's that?
Matt Burke, man.
Oh God, you said it.
And Adam Gase serving the punch.
Oh man.
Oh man. Hey, what's up, guys? Y'all got any further questions? What's up, Brandon, man? We ain't hear from you yet. You got any questions for Doug? Man, we can't hear you. You got to turn your mic on the app. You got to turn your mic on. What about you, Miami Guns? Any questions? Miami Guns, can you hear us?
Oh, I got a question.
Miami Guns zoned out, man. What's the question, big boy?
Who wants to see this jersey burn live on stream?
Man, come on, man.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. You never know where he ends up, bro. He might be right back on this roster. He might be right back on this roster, man. You never know. As the wide receiver.
No, he's getting that starting job in Tennessee.
Nah, but man, they're not going to do it. They should. They're not going to.
Hey, TD, 10-6, man. That's the real one right there.
Doug, did you give us a prediction? You said best 9-7?
9-7, 10-6.
11-5, baby. 11-5. Colts going down. Dallas going down. These are the
like
games
I said earlier, Saints beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl.
Hey, man, we going to beat the Steelers on Monday night?
That should be hard. I think so, but it'll be a hard game.
I feel like that's a game where we're just going to get crushed, but at the same time, we could easily slip by.
What game?
Steelers game.
Oh, yeah, man, as long as we beat Dallas, man, because I'll be on the road. I don't want my wife talking trash to me at all.
She's talking shit.
Yeah, she's a Cowboy fan. I don't have time for them.
They're not going to have Zeke. I don't believe so.
Well, we'll see. Oh, I hear an echo. Is that who's echoing right now?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
No, you're good. Hey, Doug, what if would you be willing to bring in Ezekiel Elliott in?
No.
Why not?
It just doesn't make any sense. Why? Yeah. Of all the positions we need, you're going to bring in a running back who's going to not be able to rush behind an offensive line that can't run block. It It makes no
Mr.
sense.
Crush Groove.
And
But
Flores will not put up with that. Flores will
You
not
sure?
put up with Elliott.
You sure, Doug? Because Balaj is our only good starter.
I don't think so.
I'm feeding into people saying that I'm a hater, man. Oh, good stop on the 2-point conversion.
Hey, what's the score?
It's 16-13. Miami leads by 3 points. We stopped their 2-point conversion.
Nice.
Patton and stopped the play, and we got 13:29 remaining in the fourth quarter.
I must be so behind. It's just throwing ads for me right now. On the other side, I'm seeing UCF just killing Florida A&M.
Yeah, man.
They up 55-0 on them.
They know you're a Florida State fan, so they're giving you that coverage. Doug, last question I have for you, though. Talk to me about what you've seen from these coaches so far. You noticed the coordinators weren't coaching tonight, right?
Yeah, and I love it. I love that Flores understands where he comes from. So this is a game that necessarily doesn't – there's no game planning for the Ravens in this game. Like the Dolphins, literally this game is for someone to make the Dolphins or someone to make an NFL team. So they're just playing their hearts out. And I love that Flores just remembers where he came from and is giving these guys a chance to call on offense and defense. I love it. I love Flores' mindset. It's a team mentality, and the dude isn't calling defensive plays, and he's not calling offensive plays. He's done it all. He's scouted special teams, offense, defense. He's a well-rounded head coach, and it's the first time in a long time we have a well-rounded head coach because we had Sperano, a special teams, offensive line coach. We've had Philman, an offensive coordinator, Gase, an offensive coordinator. We never had that well-rounded head coach. We finally got it, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Yes, man. I just think that the change has finally come to this organization. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people this year and win some games, man. Surprisingly, we are going to win some freaking games, man.
Definitely.
And at the end of the day, I'm going to be proud of my team no matter what, as long as we're seeing a progression. Who do you have? Who do you guys have as the guy who's going to be the defensive and offensive MVP for the team this year?
I got Baker defensive, offensive. That's a hard one.
Tunsil.
You said Tunsil?
No.
Fitzpatrick for D.
Baker defense.
Hold on. D Wood said Fitzpatrick?
Yeah.
Not Rosen?
He's saying for defense, right?
I'm talking D.
Defense and offense. Give us your defense and give us your offense.
Defense, Fitzpatrick. Offense, Tunsil. Pro Bowl.
Nice.
Love it. Big boy, what about you?
For defense, I have to say Baker. And offense, Devontae Parker. Hey, man, I believe in Parker.
I know, it's TD's reaction. Big boy, in all defense, I wanted to say Drake, but I didn't want to get that reaction. So I said Albert Wilson.
Or is it better that I say Albert Wilson then?
Yeah, we'll be on the same page.
What about you? What about you, Finsanity?
Defense, my heart says to go with Bobby, but I know that's not going to happen. So logically, I'll go with Baker or Egravon. It's going to be one of our linebackers. And as far as offensively, you know what? Let's go with the dark horse. I'm going to go with the dark horse, and I'm going to say Rosen. I'm going to say he's going to come in week 5 and show out.
TD hates these answers.
Listen, week 5, he's
no, because y'all didn't listen to the question. I didn't say who the second unit MVPs would be.
Oh my
god.
Listen.
TD's quick today. He's quick today.
No, I'm just having fun, Doug. I'm having fun. They know I'm messing around. All right, let me give y'all my offensive defensive MVP. All right, defense.
All right.
Offense. Well, that one is tough. That one is tough. On offense, I think the offensive MVP this year is going to be King and Drake.
Are you messing with me?
No, it'll be King and Drake, man.
I can see that.
He's going to have his opportunity, and I think he's going to run like a madman this year. The only problem is we're not going to recognize him as the offensive MVP only because he's going to split carries.
Yeah, of course.
And people get the wrong perception of what I say when I talk about Drake. I've never said the man wasn't talented and that he wasn't good. I always say he's a talent. The thing is he's too in love with the big play over the best play all the time. But I think he's going to hone that in this year. Balaj is going to put some work in as well, but Drake is going to have some big splashes, and he's going to catch the ball a lot out of the backfield in third down situations. I just think that Balaj is going to match him, if not get more carries in some situations. But Drake is going to have a season where he makes it count even more, but I still don't think he's going to be on the roster next year because they're going to utilize that as a trade weapon.
Yeah, because I can see where you're coming from because with Drake's ability to catch and his route running and stuff, it's going to be super dynamic.
Tommy is in the room. Y'all say, what's up, Tommy?
What's up, TD?
What's up, Tommy? This is my first time seeing you, man. Welcome to the chat, man. What's going on?
What up, Doug?
What's up, Tommy?
Hey, TD.
Yes, sir.
I got to show you something. My girlfriend made me this.
Let me see it. Oh, that's nice, man. T-bone. Oh, that's sweet, man. 6'9".
Group.
Yeah, this year I was born, 69.
Oh, nice.
Nice, man. I am Groot. So, hey, man. So you was a little toddler watching the 72 Dolphins, huh?
Well, I got into them when I was like 5 or 6.
You just missed it, huh? That's all right, man. That is all right, man.
I got my dolphin tattoo.
Hey, baby, let's go. Where them tats at, y'all?
There we go.
That's okay, my girlfriend.
Insanity got one. Oh, D-Wood. It's all right, D-Wood.
I ain't got one yet, man.
You good.
Hey, I love the beard, Tommy. I love the beard.
Oh, thank you.
Santa Claus.
Man.
Santa Claus.
I have a question.
That's all the
Go ahead,
grocery store.
Okay.
Hey, TV.
Hold on. Go ahead. Hold on, Fitzgerald. What's up, Tommy?
I just had to keep my camera down because I got like something profanity up here, and I know you're a kid show, so.
You're good. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for looking out, man. I definitely do appreciate that, man. Because earlier I had somebody rolling up on the table. I had to go ahead and unmute the channel, man.
Oh, wow.
No, I just that's why I have the camera down. I don't need you to see that. But I do have a dolphin thing above me with my name on it.
Hey, man, you got that dolphin tat, man. All credibility is already approved, man.
Man, I got to get mine now.
On here.
Man, so that's what's up, man. But what were you saying, Finsanity?
Okay. Have any of you guys, well, I'm pretty sure some of you have, but have any of you guys actually seen the Dolphins in a Super Bowl? And have you seen the Dolphins actually win a playoff game? Because I have not seen either.
Wildcat season, I seen them.
So I was born in '87, and the last time they went to the Super Bowl was in '85. So I missed that. But yeah, I saw in 2000. Last time we had a quarterback that won a playoff game, Jay Fiedler, 2002. I got to see that.
Man, all I've seen was Dan Marino.
Yep.
That's it.
I didn't even get the luxury of that.
Hey, TD.
What's up?
Hey, did you see Flores talking about them parking in handicap spots? You see his reaction?
Yeah. He said I would be very upset.
And your car is gone.
Your car is gone. We shouldn't even be joking about this, is what he said.
Yeah, I love that.
When you guys go away,
let me see. I think we have one more. We got Great One DeVore. I'm trying to bring him in.
Oh, wow.
No more than 6. Who is the most recent in the room?
Me, probably.
All right, D-Wood, you know I got you, homie.
See you there, D-Wood.
Who is this guy right here, man?
Hey, FCB. Can y'all hear me?
Man, dog, don't talk to him. He keep running from me and Matt, man. He gonna call me one day talking about TD, man. I don't want you to embarrass me on camera, bro.
Hey. When it's time, because Doug, I got you too. I'm a multi-plat streamer, so I got the PS4 and the Xbox. See, we want the smoke. I'm ready to roll.
Man, D1 be talking that noise, but the way my internet set up, D1, you just can't beat me, man. You just can't beat me.
Hey, you gonna have to go with that fiber optic. That's the Verizon Fios.
Man, D1, is that your TV loud? That ain't D1. Oh no, we good. That's Tommy. Tommy taking care.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, D1, man, they say they want to see your dolphin tattoo, man.
That's too deep, dog. That's way too deep.
Too deep.
That's way too deep.
We ride, baby.
That's too deep.
We ride out.
That's way too deep.
And it's the new.
I got a whole sleeve.
Hey, Doug. Great one said, it's not children friendly where mine is. That's what.
Oh, I get it. I know where the sunburst is, and then I know what the dolphin is. I get it.
Hey, Great one say he got the sunshine around his belly button, man.
I'm working on it. I'm getting that Dave Bautista one, that red one.
Oh man, y'all
crazy. I guess I'm out of Miami. It's gonna be trouble. I can feel it already. Holy crap!
Doug, did you figure out Eagles yet, or are you still trying to debate whether you want to?
I think that's the game I'm doing. I think that's the game I'm coming down.
Man, we're gonna figure out something on that Saturday night, man. We'll see if we can get everybody there, man. We're gonna have a huge party. We're gonna take something over, and we're all gonna be down there for the Eagles game, man.
Nobody gonna be there for week 1?
I'll be there. I'll be there week 1 versus the Ravens.
I'll be there week 1.
All right, I'll meet with you guys.
Man, this is crazy, man. Man, this is a party tonight, man. I'm really enjoying it. We got 9:24 remaining in the game. The Dolphins are up 16-13. The Saints have the ball back. They are on the 39-yard line, guys. So, Great one. I know you're fresh in the room. I know you know me and Doug really well. Anything that you wanted to say about this team going into the season?
Actually, I got a bone to pick with both. Well, you, Doug, and Fansanity, actually.
What did I do?
Well, I'm gonna start off with Doug with his disrespect with Adam Gase. That's number one.
Hold on. Doug disrespected Adam Gase?
Yes, he did.
And
And I've been itching to get this off my chest with Doug. I said, I gotta catch up with Doug sometime.
You got a
problem? Wait, how did I get pulled into this?
Yeah, Fansanity, you get pulled into this because about this King and Drake argument with Caleb Balaj. You and TD on this. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second. But Doug, I'm gonna start with you though. So every time I sit back and see you tweet something about Adam Gase, every time, it's always something hateful about the dude. Do you not remember that he was the last head coach that took the Miami Dolphins to the playoffs? Do you not remember that?
I do. But see, Great one. Let's first off, last year I gave him credit where credit was due, and even at the end of the year, I gave him credit's due. Right?
It wasn't due.
Well, yeah, but now he's not. He's on the Jets. So every chance I get, I'm knocking him down.
Okay, now here's the thing. So Stephen Ross's reason for parting ways with Gase was for us to rebuild the roster, correct? Are we all in agreement with that?
Nope.
We're not in agreement with that? But that's what he said. That's what he said.
He said that Adam Gase wanted to win now.
Okay, so if we was to somehow pull this trade off with the Houston Texans for Jadeveon Clowney, isn't that us being in a win now mentality?
Nope, because he's young. He's not like Adam Gase bringing in Kilgore, Sutton, and all
young.
Quinn, all the 30-year-olds. It's the difference between bringing a 26-year-old versus a 30-year-old.
But you still gonna have to pay him $100 million, though.
All right, got that.
No, man.
But okay,
in all honesty, Greg one's not that far off because essentially, if we did bring in Clowney via 1 year, $15 million contract, then we'd have to pray that he'd want to be on the team next year. He ain't too far off.
Now to you and Finsanity and TD. Now to y'all two with this Kenyon Drake hate, yo.
I'm backing it. I'm not in this one.
Now this is one thing me and Doug agree on.
All right, guys. Well.
Hey, Doug, can I be your date for this after party you supposed to be going to?
Hey, great one. Doug already had a +1, so you good.
So what is up with y'all and not liking Kenyon Drake? This is what I need to know. I need to know this.
What did I just tell y'all? I said the offensive player of the year would be.
They didn't take you serious.
They don't have to. Okay, well, if they don't take me serious, then they the ones who hating, not me.
Okay.
Hold on, Greg. Didn't I say? All I said. See, my whole thing with Kenyon Drake started with this, great one. All I said was, Balaj deserves more carries this year because he's just as good as a back. Everybody went crazy on me, and I said, well, whatever, he's going to get more carries this year because this coaching staff is going to see that he's a better back. And out of people arguing with me, I didn't even say nothing about Drake at first. When people start arguing with me about, no, Drake needs to be the 3-down back, carry the full load, that's when I start diving into his game. So I don't have a Drake hate. It's just, at the end of the day, I just think he's going to be one of the best second unit guys on this league. And he's going to show out at that party tonight, man. Doug, you got to go live from the party, man. You got to go live, bro.
Hey, Finsanity, would you like to continue with your opening statement before I drop the mic?
Sure. I absolutely love Drake. He's
no, that's not what you said. That is not what you said. I heard what you said when you and TD was in the video together. I literally sat down in the closet. I was watching it by myself, and they kept it down so the baby would wake up. So I listened to it.
Hold on, is Drake on our roster right now?
Yeah.
He on the roster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They must have gave back the Skittles and chicken that they traded.
Listen, Drake is a great running back.
I want Skittles now. I want Skittles now.
Hold on. Let me turn my volume up. I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me turn my volume
up. You've been here 3 years and you still haven't, solidified yourself as a starter, an unquestionable starter. Then I'm sorry.
Finsanity. How many? Finsanity. Does Adam Gase like to run the ball?
Oh, tell him, Doug. Tell him,
Doug. Does Adam Gase like to run the ball on 3rd and 13 with Kenyon Drake and then give him a negative yardage?
Went off.
What?
Maybe there's a reason why Adam Gase don't like running the ball.
Yeah, because he sucks.
It's not our fault. It's not our fault that everyone was trying to make Tannehill a franchise quarterback early.
Wait a minute, Finsanity. Wait a minute, real quick. Before Jay and Jai even got hot, the main thing that they were saying was Kenyon Drake should have been the starter out of all 3 of those backs. Back then, it was Arian Foster, Damian Williams, Jay Ajayi, and Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake was averaging more yards per carry back then. They wanted him to be the starter. It was this.
You talking about his rookie year?
Yes, his rookie year. Google it up. Google it up.
First of all, Kenyon Drake was utilizing the special teams more than anything.
No, it's Googleable. It's Googleable.
Listen, man, Great one before bringing that ratcheticity. That's the new word we brought to the channel today. Ratcheticity, okay?
Okay.
First of all, Kenyon Drake. First of all, Kenyon
Man,
Drake
that would have been funny.
You can't even name one memorable run by Kenyon
with
Drake.
Gracie's
One
tail.
memorable run. Just one memorable
That
run.
when she was covering it.
One memorable
I can talk
run.
about Lamar Miller's 99 yards against the Jets. I can talk about Jay Ajayi's 200 yards. So give me one memorable run.
I tell you what, Fitzsanity. I went to Miami Dolphins Stadium. What was this? A month ago?
I've been there.
It was in the lobby. They have a framed photo. You know what it was? The Miami Miracle. That's what it was. Sitting right there. I took a nice picture of it too. It's probably my thumbnail, my next video. Just ever say I'm gonna tag you in it so you can see.
The only thing I remember about the Miami Miracle was the throw.
What you mean the throw? He had to make like 3 people miss.
And listen, this is how you know we don't respect Drake. He couldn't even get the ball back. Now, imagine if Marino would have asked for that ball back. That ball would have been back within the first hour.
Repeat that. I didn't hear what you said. Say that again.
I said that shows how much respect we have for him as a fan base, because that ball, if Marino would have went on and said we need that ball back, that ball would have been back. Drake out here offering everything but a Super Bowl for that
fumble
ball
queen.
Are we literally hating on Drake for one fumble in the Chicago Bears game? Are we really gonna do that?
He shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have did it.
What about
everybody fumbled? Everybody fumbled.
But what about that blatant, stupid fumble Blige had in the preseason game where he just dropped the ball?
Exactly.
At least he did it in a preseason.
And fumble going into the end zone against the Bears.
Hey, he went.
Hold on.
He shouldn't have been in there in the first place. I'm not gonna argue.
Drake is out there in a game where we got a chance to win it on one play. We got a chance to win it on one play. This ain't no preseason first quarter. This is one play. Run it in and game is over. He fumbles on the 1 yard line, and you wonder why they ran Gore out the ground. In fact,
he was nervous.
Okay. I'm glad you naming the fact that Kenyon Drake is a nervous body. Listen, I'm glad you're saying that.
Frank Gore was hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't want to see Kenyon Drake, but Adam Gase, that was one questionable call that I'm not gonna argue with you about. Frank Gore should have got it because he was hot that day. He was hot. So Frank Gore should have took that carry. Go ahead, Fitzgerald. What was you saying?
About what? What specifically?
I don't know. Whatever you want to talk about with Kenyon Drake.
I think Kenyon Drake is a good back. Good, not great, but good. I think he'll be effective if we keep him and we don't trade him. And I honestly believe that he has a lot of potential. But potential is
capital P.
How we use it.
This is his last year. They're not re-signing him.
True, exactly.
So he has a lot of potential outside.
Capital P. Capital P, great one.
If I'm putting it like this. I'm pretty confident in this statement. You could record it, you could clip it, however you want to do it. Kenyon Drake will lead the Miami Dolphins team in rushing this year. Excuse me. And we're not going to re-sign him.
I told you that he was going. I meant it when I said he was going to be the offensive MVP, because they're going to put him in situations where he's going to be able to thrive when you don't even see it coming. They're going to start the season running the heck out of Blige because it's been proven. I went over this before. Kenyon Drake is a great late year back. He is a great late at the end of the year running back. When everybody's tired and he comes in fresh, he rips people apart. That's all he's good for. He hasn't had a season yet where he could start out on fire. Go look up the stats. Go look at his game. He actually lost his starting job to Frank Gore, might I add. He actually lost it. He actually had the starting gig. He started the first 4 games.
I don't know
and
about
they
that.
that. Go look it up.
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake. Hey, you ain't got to go know about it, but it's out there. Kenyon Drake started the first 4 games. He lost his starting role. Go look it up.
Just because
Don't look
he
it up.
got the first snap doesn't mean he started. It was a running back by committee. It was a 1A, 1B situation.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, not only did he get the first snap, but he got more carries in the first 4 games. Go look it up. He was the primary back.
Adam
But
Gase had an offensive line with Sitton, Kilgore. We had a good offensive line where he was actually somewhat productive. Then all of a sudden, our offensive line started getting injured within the first 4 games. Couldn't block if their life depended on it. So now all of a sudden, you got to put a running back in there that can run people over because there's no offensive line in front of them.
So you're basically highlighting Kenyon Drake's flaws, what he can do whenever the offensive line isn't out there.
Frank Gore's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer.
I'm just saying.
That's how you earn your stripes, great
You
one.
don't want to compare Kenyon Drake to Balaj because Balaj has only had 1 year under his belt, right?
And 2 runs.
It's
But
still
you're going to
better.
compare Frank Gore, future Hall of Famer, to Kenyon Drake.
No, Doug. I'm not comparing them in that sense. What I'm comparing them to is the simple fact that people treat Kenyon Drake like he is Frank Gore.
No,
you all may not be doing that, but everybody who comes at me about Kenyon Drake, they treat this man like he is Frank Gore, and some people actually say he's better.
See, I see Kenyon Drake more as like a Darren Sproles type player.
Yeah, I see Kenyon Drake as a Brian Westbrook.
Yeah, I don't know. Brian Westbrook will run you over. Kenyon Drake's still going to get out of your way.
0.5.
Outside.
Hey, I'll be straight up with you. 2017, Kenyon Drake provided us with our first rushing touchdown of the whole season. That's fact.
In week 16?
No, 2017. That was against the Panthers. That was probably week 12, week 13, something like that. Let me look that up.
That's what it was, man. Oh, man.
I'm just saying, when Kenyon Drake got the ball in his head, big plays happen. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they just put Drake in the game, man. He actually on the 4th unit, man.
I'm just saying, don't just exile him all of a sudden.
I'm not
Caleb
exiling Drake, man. And you know Drake is gonna be the best offensive player this year, man.
Oh yeah, Doug. It just hit me just now. You and this gold dirt thing, man. Let it go. Let it go.
I gotta go. See you later.
Let it go. Gesicki has a better higher ceiling. That's the other thing I had a problem with. I was like, man, there was something else I had a problem with what Doug said. I just couldn't think of it. It was on DolphinsTalk.com. That's what you said. You said go dirt.
You have a unit. A tight end who can catch and block and go dirt sitting there, and you take a tight end who can't block but catch, and then you take a tight end who can block but it's just what? Just you had the one. You had the one sitting there. It just.
Who's the better receiver?
Who's the better receiver, Goddard or Gesicki?
Yep.
Goddard. Look at his stats.
I'm going with Gesicki.
My stats, man, no.
I'm going with Gesicki's the better receiver.
If he can get open, he doesn't like the physicality. You jam Gesicki at the line of scrimmage, he ain't going to get open.
Hey, when it comes down to it, the dude had to learn how to block. I think he'll get it sometime, but he gotta learn how to block. If you don't play tight end, that goes with the job description. You gotta block and you gotta catch. That's the bottom line.
But how ironic is that? You play with Saquon Barkley and you don't know how to run the block.
Hey, everybody can't block.
Yeah, Patrick, Jimmy Graham can't block, but he's still dynamic because he can run the routes. He can get open. He can get off and press coverage.
Who is that?
It's the physicality of football.
Jimmy Graham.
Oh. Well, you know who else can block? Kenyon Drake.
Caleb. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. There was a report last year about Caleb Balaj missing a block because he couldn't block.
I'm glad you said a block. I ain't talking about every time.
Hey, the reason why I highlighted their block was because Tannehill cursed them out. That's why.
I've seen him blocking preseason.
Oh, I said I got that
D1. You say you saw him blocking in the preseason? I ain't see it.
Who Kenyon Drake?
All in the preseason.
I ain't even see him play.
I've seen him push guys down while Rosen steps up or Fitzpatrick steps out. I've seen it.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Sometimes
Now,
you have to watch the play unfold a couple times to see it. Yes.
Yeah, I gotta hear this. Great one. What's up with Rosen, man? Rosen and Fitz.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy we having this conversation right now. Oh my goodness. Where do you want me to start?
Right. Hey, I want you to start. I want you to start right here. All right. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do? Oh man, talk to us, man. Talk to us.
Clearly, the better quarterback is Josh Rosen. That's fact.
Hold on, say that again.
I said clearly the better. Fifth Saturday, put your headphones back on. I want you to hear this. And clearly, the better quarterback is just Josh Rosen. That's fact. I'm sorry. Eye test tells me that's just what it is. Ryan Fitzpatrick's been in this league how many years? 15 years. Played for 8 different teams. We already know what he is. But the majority of the Miami, well, I would probably say half the Miami Dolphins fan base believe that they're gonna get that Fitz magic lightning in a bottle like he got him in the first 4 games last year against the Buccaneers. It is what it is. Fitzpatrick is just a mediocre quarterback that's not gonna take us nowhere.
But who's starting day one?
But we know it's gonna be Fitzpatrick. But at the end of the day, we need to know what we have in Rosen before we go into the offseason this year. Because that's going to be the deciding factor if we're going to go in the draft for 2020 and get us a quarterback. That's just fact.
I think regardless, we're going to draft a quarterback.
That's the problem right there. That's the problem.
So you're saying that Rosen is the best quarterback on the roster?
Yes, and Big Boy Sports, you better not say nothing about Jake Ruddock because I was in the stream earlier today when you said back and said he needs an opportunity. I heard what you said. I just ain't comment because I was driving home, but I heard what you said.
I gotta defend the man. Ruddock been playing the best football this whole season.
He was playing a whole other bag of stale chips. A bag of stale chips.
Why can't Ruddock play?
Hold on, what you said, big boy?
I said, why can't Ruddock play?
It goes along with all the other people that was rooting for David Fales in the comment section a couple years back when we was talking about they need to bitch ride Teddy Hill for David Fales. I know y'all not smoking. Oh my gosh. Matter of fact, hold on one sec.
Somebody said I care about my bet money and not the team's success, and that's why I want Fitzpatrick to start.
Who said that?
I don't know. See, the funny thing is, I can't wait to Pete lose because I can't wait for y'all to see me see what I actually do with the money.
Hey Pete, I'm sorry, dogs, but you played Russian roulette with all 5 of the bullets in the gun. I cannot believe you took that freaking bet, dog. I can't believe you took that bet, bro. Oh my God!
Oh, you said Russian roulette with all 5 bullets in the gun. Oh my gosh!
I cannot believe you sat back and did that. I was in the street for that too. I was like, oh my God. I sat back just like this. I just shook my head. I was like, damn, Pete. That's $100 you ain't gonna get back.
Nah, y'all will see, man. When he pay up that money, I'm doing something special with it, man. Y'all gonna see what happens, man. I think y'all gonna love it, man. But nah, Pete good with me, man. But yeah, great one, man. Oh, go ahead. Oh, it's hooked up. But yeah, man. Nah, I appreciate you though, great one, man. But my thing is, did you give us your prediction on the record?
Here's the thing. I want to go 10-6, but it all depends on the first 4 games of the season. What are the first 4 games? We got Baltimore, Patriots, Cowboys, and
Chargers.
Okay, so Baltimore, I feel like that Miami Heat's gonna play a huge factor. Like, I live 45 minutes from Baltimore, and like a couple weeks ago was the first time I ever went to Miami. Bruh, when I tell you it's hot in Miami, dogs, It's hot. I ain't never felt no heat like that before. So them boys, they prepare for that. Maybe later on down the year when they're conditioned and they know it and they got a little vibe for it, but it's hot as I don't know what compared to what's going on in Maryland. So I feel like we can take that dub. And plus, Lamar Jackson can't throw. So if Lamar Jackson throws for over 100 yards against us, then there's something wrong with this secondary for the Miami Dolphins. Week 2, that's against the New England Patriots. We at home, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's a W.
That could be kind of iffy for me, but it's at home, so I'm probably 70-30 Miami. I'm percentage wise. It's Brian Flores playing against the New England Patriots for the first time. Kind of scares me. That kind of scares me a little bit. But when I talk about the Dallas Cowboys, it depends on if Zeke plays. If Zeke doesn't play, oh yeah, we got that in the bag. We got that. We got that. If he does play, I'm concerned. I'm a little concerned. And the Chargers, we played good against the Chargers over the last couple of years. I feel pretty confident that we could beat the Chargers. So if we can somehow come out.
Great one. Give me a second. Great one. I'm sorry to interrupt you. 47 seconds, 4th and 5. Miami trying to stop them right here. We got a timeout by Miami. Go ahead, great one. I'll give y'all the game break when we come back.
If we can start off 3-1, 4-0, somewhere around there, I think we can go 10-6.
But here's the
very
thing.
familiar, great one. That sounds very familiar. I don't know where you heard that from, but whoever said that was a genius, to break that down for the
They probably got it from me. They probably heard it from me first.
Great one. Here's the issue though. If we go 3-1 or 4-0, and everybody's sitting here talking about we're gonna start Rosen after the bye, how is that gonna work? Here we go. Wait 1 second. 4th down. Here we go. The Saints hike the ball. They back the pass. They have nowhere. The quarterback looking. He bullets in the end zone. Almost intercepted. Game is over. Miami takes another W in preseason. 41 seconds remaining, baby.
3-1.
Fins up, baby.
Oh wait, he's not on the team. He's not on the team.
Joseph, but I'm pretty sure you said that the Dolphins were going to lose this game earlier.
Who was that?
I can't. Joseph Bryant. I think he said that the Saints were going to win this one, but if you guys ever really want to bet and make some money, he's 99% accurate. But I had to call him out this one time. I told him I would. If you ever got caught slipping, I would call him out.
Man, I don't know how people can bet against this defense this year when we go into this season. Do not bet against the Dolphins defense.
We're gonna have to trade down from that 32nd pick, right, TV?
What happened?
We're gonna have to trade down from that 32nd pick, right?
We're not trading down. We're just gonna pick at 32. We're just gonna pick at 32, baby. It's gonna be an offensive lineman, a guard.
My boy Kyle in the chat. Kyle, what's good, bro?
Somebody said the commentary to this stream is trash. Man, it's the 4th preseason game, man. It's the 4th preseason game.
Having problems during the preseason.
Was it Ryan?
Was it freezing for y'all?
What happened?
I said, was it freezing while you was watching the game? Because I remember they was going off air and I was hearing them talking about personal stuff and they was cursing in there, man.
Well, I didn't check it because I had these headphones on, so I'm not even sure.
I was seeing a whole bunch of things.
You might be talking about after halftime.
Nah, it was during commercial breaks and stuff like that. I was hearing Jamon Bush, he dropped the F-bomb and some more stuff. I'm like, wow, this is some uncut stuff. Headphones off and I can listen to this.
Wow.
Man, I hope we that actually come out because that's that gold right there. But y'all, the game is over pretty much. We're gonna take a lead and end the game. But this is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We're gonna do a quick round table real quick and get y'all final thoughts before we get out of here because I'm gonna go check on the family after this and then I'll see y'all tomorrow live. Doug, you want to hit us with something before you out of here?
The game in a whole, we win. I love the running. I love the run blocking. These guys show heart. They show that they want to be on this team. It's going to be hard. Some of these cutdowns are going to be really difficult. Hopefully, they don't make the team, they make the practice squad. But I've said this time and time again, regardless of the record, this team is someone to be feared with, and it's going to be a fun season, boys. A fun season.
Love it, love it. And hey, guys, make sure y'all go check out Dudley Durong's channel. One of the best YouTubers in all of YouTube, period. No matter if it's sports or anything, y'all make sure y'all go check him out, man. He's a living legend.
Right here.
Don't honor the legends when they're gone, man. Honor them while they're here, man. That's a living legend right there. And then he's also going to have the post-game party for the second unit. He's going to show that video tomorrow, so make sure y'all check that out, man.
Great one. Great one.
Yes, shout out Big Boy Sports News. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel as well. Any parting words, Big Boy?
I'm just very excited for this team.
Hey, it looks like the intervention worked earlier because he came with all that FSU and Giant stuff. So we're glad he came with his dog. He's excited about the team. Finsanity, what do you have for us?
Defense. You guys are gonna love what I have to talk about tomorrow, but this defense is going to carry us to heights that we haven't seen, since Zach Thomas and Jason Taylor days. I think we have the ability to kind of start reaching that level. It's going to take some time. Great one. I said it's going to take some time, but I realized this defense is going to be something special, and definitely enjoy watching the defense. You might not get everything you want from the offense this year, but this defense is going to show up and show out and carry us. So that's all.
I love it, man. And y'all make sure y'all check out Finsanity on TD Fins Talk on this channel every Friday. Her special Finsanity Fridays. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. The video will be released tomorrow. Thank you so much, Finsanity. And guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Tommy, what do you have for us? Any parting words, brother?
I like to say, I love what you do, TD. I'm bored with you. I watched Dudley do right. I hope I said that right. I don't know these other three, but I will check out your channels.
That hurts my feelings.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't expect nobody to know me. So
I mean,
listen, Tommy, you don't want to see me on TD Fins, so
okay,
you're right where you need to be.
I think we're gonna go 10-6. I hope. I think Fitz is gonna be starting. Sorry, great one.
Apology accepted, Tommy. I like your tattoo.
But we definitely had a bad old line, as we all know that. And I like what all you guys. I like what you two do. I follow you guys. I watch your channel. I watch your stuff. I don't talk much, but I watch you guys. I appreciate what you guys do. I'll check. I could check you other two out. No problem.
Thanks.
I have a channel also. I don't do much but football picks and scratch tickets, but
Hey, let them know what the channel name is.
it's just my name, Tommy Tremonti. I just go with my real name.
Nice, y'all check them out, guys.
Throw that in the private chat so I can get.
Yeah,
that,
make sure
Tommy.
you put it in the chat too, Tommy, so people can come subscribe to you and hang out with you sometimes. All right.
No problem. I'm a little rough around the edges, but I'm getting there.
You're all right, man. But thank you so much, and great gift in the back. And I think that's everybody, y'all. So with that being said, what's up, great one, man? Talk to us, homie. Talk to us.
Well, first of all, Mason in the chat and Big Boy, because I know you're gonna try to spread this rumor. Jake Rudock looked okay. He looked okay. He ain't quarterback. He's not NFL starting caliber. Let's start off with that, number one.
Hey,
but
did I ever say he started? He could start.
I don't know. You said a lot of things this afternoon that I wasn't really okay with.
I said he could be a backup.
Oh, okay. All right. They'll never get to play. But if you think Brock Osweiler is bad, I think I'm taking Brock Osweiler over Jake Rudock. But anyway, as far as what I've seen in this preseason, obviously the offensive line is just going to continue to be a big issue. I don't even know when, because how long has it been this bad since we got rid of Richie Incognito? So I'm not surprised there. Got a whole bunch of tomato cans in there, except for Laramie Tunsil. As far as the quarterback situation, you know how I stand on that. Defensively, I would like to see some consistency from the starters when we hit week 1 before I can give an evaluation as far as what the defense is going to look like, because I've been very, very critical of Bobby McCain sitting at that nickel corner position. Now he's playing free safety. So we'll see what happens in the regular season, especially also I just wanted to mention the linebacker position. That has been an extremely big issue in Miami over the past several years too as well. So outside of that, man, I'm good to go. I appreciate y'all having me up on the show this evening, even though I came a little late to the party, but that's all I got for real.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you. Great one. But guys, all y'all, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to TD. Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to TD Fans Talk tonight. I want to give a special thanks to Dougie Durong coming through for your boy, Big Boy Sports News, Finsanity, Tommy, and of course, none other than great one, boy. Nah, that's my homie, man. He just keep on trying to dodge Madden, but we ain't gonna talk about
I'm ready. The only dude. I'm ready. Hey, if I gotta play the big boys, I gotta go straight through the line of the big boys.
Oh, don't worry. Hold this real quick. Hold this.
But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all coming through for me tonight. It's been a fun night. We're gonna do more of this later. Anytime y'all want me to come over and hang out on y'all channel, y'all already know I'm all down. With this team overall, I'm just going to give you the straight, uncut truth of what I think right now. There's too many unknowns that we will start to get answers for in about a week and a half, the definitive answers. We don't know what our offensive line is going to look like. I'm very optimistic about it. As far as our running back situation, I feel real good regardless of how we run the situation because we have a lot of talent. I'm not really sold on the tight end position yet. I have seen better play than last year, but I still need to see some solidified guys that take on that role. As far as the receivers, that's one of the main areas where I have the least amount of concern. That makes me feel good. The addition of a fullback is always a plus, and we've seen positive results out of it in preseason. And the quarterback position, guys, we will get that announcement within the next 24 hours, hopefully. And y'all already know I'll be live. Going live about the quarterback situation either way they go. I really do think either way you go, it's not going to be a huge difference either way. You have Fitzpatrick who can probably come out there and make some veteran receivers and put you in a situation where you feel comfortable with. And then you got Rosen who's going to put you on your toes and make you nervous the entire time. But it would be everybody, no need to be nervous. I'm your guy. Let's roll. That's how I feel about the situation on the offensive side of the ball. And the coaching on the offense, I saw a lot of good things even with basic sets. I can't wait to see us open up the playbook when the regular season starts. But when you go over to the defensive side of the ball, I am not going to elaborate. I am just going to tell you, look out, look out, look out, look out. This is the year where the defensive side of the ball will dominate, and they will carry this team to victories, y'all. So that's my take on it. Again, thank y'all for tuning in to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Again, check out Dougie Durong's channel, Big Boy Sports News, Finsanity 5 on TD Fans Talk on Finsanity Fridays. Tommy also has his own channel. Check him out. And Great One Devore, the legend who keeps running in Madden, but we're not going to keep talking about it. But that's what's up, man. I'm glad. And everybody else who joined the chat earlier today, some of the other guys that tuned in, thank you for making this another great show. Everybody who wanted commentary, please forgive me. I just thought that tonight, game 4, we commentated the first half. Everything after that, you might have had 1 or 2 people on the field that was going to make the team. It is what it is. It is your boy, TD Fans Talk. Before we leave, what's up, Tommy? I see you.
That's a Buffalo Bill fan, TD.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Kick him now.
No.
That's all right, guys.
Sleeping, I'm sorry.
That's okay. My girlfriend's a Bronco fan.
Hey.
Hey, man. Tommy, we're relying on you to change that, man. We need you to change that.
Well, her mother's a Cowboy fan, so.
Oh, Lord.
Well, at least we got you, Tommy.
We have to beat the Cowboys because I don't want to hear them out.
That's right, man. That is right, man.
I'm in Connecticut, so I deal with all these Patriot fans. I'm sick of them.
Somebody said Flores just said Fitzpatrick is starting. I don't know. I got like 3 people in the chat section saying it. I don't know how true it is though.
He got hookers.
He is meeting with the media right now, TD, but I don't know.
Dolphins have named Fitzpatrick week 1 starter. Yeah, it's on Twitter.
Yep,
I make a video.
Yep, I see it.
All right, I'm gonna make a video.
Where's the money? Where's the money?
Where's Pete? Hey, we really gotta find out where Pete is because I'm worried about him now. Hold on, let me see if I can get Pete on the phone, guys. We've been waiting all off season for this announcement, and now it has finally come out. Let me see. I got Pete's number. Let me see if we can get him on the line, y'all. Real quick. Hold on.
What's up, brother?
What's up, Pete? What's going on, man?
Surprised you calling me, man.
Why are you surprised?
What's up?
You don't know what's up?
I sure don't.
Oh, you lucked out, man. Flores just went in front of the media and named Rosen as the starter.
Named Rosen the starter?
Yes, man. Hey, you was right. You was right this time.
This time I was right. I'm happy, man. And everybody in Miami should really be happy, TD, because I wasn't making anything up when I was telling you by eye talent, just by watching what Rosen did, not this year, but last year with Arizona. I watched a lot of highlights, and you're going to see some of the most amazing passes you ever seen. And I know you're telling the truth, and you're not ranking on me right now with everybody online, but some of the passes I've seen from last year, he didn't have good stats, but some passes that I seen were just tremendous. And I see why they were calling him Baby Aaron.
Hold on, Pete. Breaking news. Flores changed his mind on the podium and said, you know what? Fitzpatrick is going to start.
Fitzpatrick deserves it. That beard forever.
Pete, what's going on, man?
I just got out the shower, man. I've been sick as hell.
Oh, man. I'm sorry about that, man.
I was sick all day. I've been sick all day today, man. Couldn't breathe.
Man, I'm sorry about that, man. I hope you get better, man. My little ones are sick too, man.
I know, I heard. I saw that. I put that on the message.
Yeah, but what was that you were saying about Rosen being the baby Aaron Rodgers?
Just I was watching Rosen from the last year's films, believe it or not. The Cardinals. Just watching like highlights and kept watching highlights. And like I would see some of the passes that just looked tremendous. Like I've never I've seen them obviously, but like the touch that he would throw to Larry Fitzgerald in the red zone, there was a couple passes that you had to throw them like that. That's what I'm trying to explain. There was no other way of throwing it in order to get that ball completed.
So I think he has.
I think it was week 2 against the Bucks when he threw that low pass in the end zone that it didn't make the mark.
Mm-hmm.
If he throws that ball on the money, that's pick 6.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That ball on the money, that's pick 6.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He had to throw it that way because it would have been picked.
He had to throw it to the floor.
But Pete, when do you think he's actually going to get the start?
I want him to start week 1 because I feel confident that he will let the ball go, and I feel confident that he will beat the Ravens, bro.
Yeah, but we're past that already, Pete.
We're past what? Flores
already announced Fitzpatrick the starter.
But I just got out the shower, man. I feel like you're trolling me right now.
I'm not. No. Fitzpatrick has been named the starter for week 1.
You've been on this rank set so hard lately on all these guys. I'm scared to comment.
Hey, Pete, real talk, though. Fitzpatrick is the starter. Flores named him the starter.
I already knew that, bro.
Huh?
What do you need? Oh, shit, I got to make my son's milk tea. I'm going to call you right back.
All right.
Did y'all see how Pete became a whole ESPN analyst that fast?
He know what he talking about. This my like Pete. He know what he talking about.
I love Pete.
Hey, great one, man. So you thought Rosen was going to start, or you knew Fitz was going to start?
I knew Fitz was gonna start till week 6.
He said, "Oh my gosh, I see the chat. You must be trolling me. I'm scared to comment."
We gonna see number 3 after the bye week.
Huh?
Quick question though. Before we go though, before I go. What you think about Jesse Davis?
Put him
Why
back
we even going there?
Put him back
I don't. Here's the issue. I'm the one that I'm kind of giving him a little bit of credit on judgment because they switched his position. They switched him. But right now I'm not seeing him as the answer. Dieter is actually the one who actually is working out for me, but I'm not feeling very confident about the position, honestly. That's just my take.
You ain't gotta be nice about it. You can just say he trash. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm giving him credit on the simple fact that they've been bouncing him back and forth, and now they're saying this is where you'll be. And I just want to give him a little bit more time to see if something comes out of it. Again, we're gonna find out versus the Ravens, right?
He getting close to looking like Dallas Thomas back in the day.
Hey, well, we'll find out.
We'll win 7 straight games.
All right, guys.
Listen, all right, Tommy, appreciate you. Listen, guys, man, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, I cut him out. Y'all don't have to keep on texting me. You were right, Fitzpatrick starting. I didn't know if I would be right. I just went based off of Flores, his own words, and made my analysis based off of that, man. I mean, you could have kind of seen this from day one. The writing was on the wall, man. But I'm gonna let tonight rest. I'm gonna let it chill, and I'll go live tomorrow during the day talking about the choice that the Fins made, and we'll break it down tomorrow, man. And we're gonna also look forward to Finsanity 5 Fridays episode, breaking down the preseason game. And outside of that, any last words from any of you guys?
Hey, Finsanity, leave your comment in the comment section, please. I can't spell good. It's too late.
What happened?
See, he say he can't spell good. It's too late. That's that King and Drake education. But anywho,
hey, we go. Hey, we got the mindset of a Harvard student.
Hey, I take that, man. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all showing y'all support and love, guys. Peace out, man. Peace out to everybody in the chat. It is your boy TD Fins Talk. We are out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I will see y'all later. It's been another edition of TD Fins Talk. Peace. Fitz the starter.